down so fast, Sarah. I can't keep up with you. Hello, and I can hear myself. Oh, I know why I can hear myself. It's Rox's headsets. Whee!
Oh, fuck my life.
No, there's nothing you can do about it. Like when we were doing the settings, you don't have. So
Alright, so I'll just lower my headset.
Nope, it won't do anything.
What?
It's a tiny glitch that you have that is with the headsets and Discord, and
I'm so sorry.
no, you don't have to be. It's only when I speak very loudly, so I can tone myself down a bit. Anyways, hello everybody to episode 12. We'll call this one The Scent of Death, being my armpits. We have ended last session with Charles lockpicking, opening the doors, actually opening with a key to a place that you own, a warehouse. And from this warehouse, an overwhelming smell of death waft out on the streets, making some of you feel nauseous, perhaps like you want to puke. Just prior to this whole scenario, we had a funeral, and unfortunately, the no. So we had a bit of on-scene of the funeral where we did most of it, and then we actually had in the Geekier Nights Discord a larger part of the funeral in text as well to give a bit more nuance to it. And there was a lot of emotion, insecurity, and uncertainty as well. But it ended up with Kinnan giving everybody a necklace of different sorts, necklaces that are magnetic to only each other, meaning that you should always be able to know if one is another by using these necklaces. Now, the burial was for your friend, Kipo, who was only with you for a short while, but ended up dying when you did a heist on the alchemist shop where they were killed by divine power. And when I say this, divine power is not the god's retribution, but an automaton that was guarding the workshop. Now, there was a time between the workshop gig and now the warehouse where you guys will gather yourselves quite a lot of information from different parts of the city, and also started to build these ways to gather rumors as well, being mainly for Nasani and for Cass. Now, together, all 6 of you find your way to the southeastern parts of the Emir Ward and a warehouse where we will once again start the session with Charles opening the doors and almost puking, looking into the pitch black warehouse. It is also raining like fuck.
And he's just gonna cough and gag a little bit. And you're gonna see, like, when it kind of throws up, you kind of like manage to hold it down. And I don't really think he's gonna say anything. I think that it's just going to hit him of just shit. Like, that's all it's when you like open a door and it's that much of like a sensory overload, like I'm out of it for a couple of seconds.
Yeah. Do the rest of us feel it, or are we just standing in the rain waiting?
No, you're standing in the rain waiting with the sound or with the smell of this.
What is that? Like, slide on side, like.
Nazani's gonna take out a handkerchief, from her pouch, spray it with like 10 shots of perfume, then hold it up against her face.
Mm.
This is quite the aroma. I hope you get the discount on this place. This is called the smell alone.
Same question.
Yep.
Considering Oscar's military history, is it like a very recognizable, oh, this is a corpse smell, or is it just, oh no, this is something different?
I think it would be hard to determine the difference. Like, sure, having been a soldier, but it doesn't really mean that you've been around dead things who have been laying in the heat for a long time.
Well, someone has to clean up the battlefield.
um,
Yeah, but no, yeah, you're probably right.
it smells like it would. I mean, let's everybody give a perception, I guess. I feel like that. Like, what's it?
Smells like the personality of my ex-boyfriend.
That's a terrible roll. Thank God I have a good modifier in that.
And it's just straight perception?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh wow, these tools are actually really cheap.
Yep. Joshua, it makes sense that Nasania's had this smell before and knows it. I think you can come up with a reason and tell us in just a moment. But it smells like several living things who have been decaying over some time. It's very pungent. It's very nasty in general. It doesn't smell like with death usually comes a lot of smell from like feces and defecating and all that thing. It doesn't smell like that. It just smells like rotten, old, decaying flesh.
Like more pure in a sense, I guess. Like it's more one concentrated smell. Yeah.
Now, why does Nasani know this smell?
My father sells very, very expensive perfumes. You would be surprised the amount of perfume you have to put on a dead body to expose it. Yeah, rich people don't want to smell at their own funeral. Don't ask me why.
And why does Joshua know this smell?
Probably from a few months back when he was when he encountered a person who was sentenced for their crimes. He came back several times to sort of contemplate and look at the person, and he probably didn't register the smell as much then, but looking back and like getting the flashback to it, like sort of being there back again, and the smell sort of reminding him of this, and you probably see him sort of draw back a bit and become a bit distant, not shocked necessarily, but sort of like withdrawn a bit.
Okay. And what do people do?
I throw up.
I'm gonna hold out my hand and cast light.
Okay.
All right, gentlemen, why don't you head up on ahead and
Actually,
go
no,
see
I
what
lied.
smells
This
like
character
a
doesn't
bad
have light. I got it mixed up with the other campaign. Sorry.
Go on ahead. I trust you guys to go and deal with whatever is the cause of this odor.
He steps aside. I'm Kenan. What wretched place did you bring us to? Oh.
Steps forward. I guess perhaps this is why they wanted rid of it, or just that perhaps because it hasn't been used. I was told there's a sewer connection, but this
can
doesn't
believe
smell like
that.
sewage, does it?
No, that's definitely not sewage.
I'm gonna prestidigitate the air right in front of my nose repeatedly.
Now, Sunny,
I can create a smell. I
know you can, but the smell does not mean that it smells good, Ben. The overwhelming smell from inside is still going to get into your nostrils. Is it better? Yes, absolutely. But it is still very, very bad.
It also says or an odd odor.
So, Kinnan will put a tiny version of who's he gonna make? Oscar in front of him that shines light. So he makes a small, a little Oscar that he sends out.
Nazani, I think I died. Are you sure you did not die? Because this is hell.
It's just the smell of dead people. It'll
Yes,
pass.
it's
You'll
hell.
get
That's
used
what I'm
to it.
saying.
Ah, okay. Can you go, are you gonna go in front to make sure it's safe?
Oh,
I'll hold on to you
yes.
and watch your back.
Yes, I guess. Or I mean, yes, of course.
What a gentleman you are. You can tell, like, noble boys, they are so well raised. Go on ahead.
Yes, I.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
stepped
think
through
maybe we should have somebody come and clean this out now that we have the money.
you.
Charles is gonna like take the handkerchief out of his coat pocket and just kind of press it against his face as he like walks forward.
Let's see.
Such a great
Oh,
feature.
did I roll for somebody?
Kenan?
Yes, it is. No, I know it wasn't. Kenan, for you.
I rolled well.
You did, even though you're a bit far away, so unfortunately it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's fair.
Rest in peace.
So,
Oh, I rolled a
Charles.
13? I thought I rolled a 17.
no, that was Kinnan.
Shit.
Okay. So, Charles, as you step here, you hear a what would it be? Like crunch, maybe?
Cool.
How would you describe it? Yeah, a snapping of something in front of you. Both
Like a bone snapping or like jaw snapping?
with the 15 you can't really tell.
Probably
Something makes a snapping noise in front of you, and you're not really certain where either. Kinnan, who also hears this being right next to you, just places his hand on your shoulder gently. He's like, wait, Charles, wait, I'll send the fake Oscar in front. And you can see the perfect shape of Oscar, like, struts forward and makes some acrobatic wheelhouses and just backflips as it's moving.
Don't
And-
move like that.
And then can we have why not rocks? Roll me a D100.
Ooh.
Oh.
Roll a
fuck.
99 again.
Oh my god. Fuck.
Or did you roll 100?
Where's the roll?
I don't remember.
And it's slash roll or
Yeah, slash roll
slash
space
roll.
1D100.
Yeah.
Okay, right in the middle. I think that's good.
You never know, do you?
Oh
No.
my god,
I
the
mean-
laugh.
is it gonna be? It's gonna be great, or it's not gonna be great, and it's not gonna be the worst. That's
Well,
what
sometimes he puts it in the middle of you want it on the higher or lower end. Like
I
he's
hope.
actually psychotic.
That's not fair.
It's-
You did the opposite last time.
Yeah, no, that's why it's terrifying every time you make a roll.
D&D is not
Do you
a fair
see?
game.
Do you see the sign behind him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
When the DM smiles, it's too late, and he smiles every time we do something.
Dimension door. Oh no.
Aww.
Oh, he's reading a long
Having a
time.
good
He's
time.
reading a long time.
I'm not reading anything. I'm
Finding something.
Oh, he's calculating.
fiddling.
This
Love it.
encounter's too hard. He has
feel-
to adjust the numbers because we rolled poorly on the encounter.
I feel great about the fact that I'm out of the building.
Yeah,
What if
and you
people
forced
show up
me
from the
into
outside?
it. It's
Yeah.
okay,
Going
I
up
But
to
got
you
our
your
don't
back.
know.
campaign, TPKing us.
I precisely don't know why I'm the one who rolled because I'm out of the building.
Yeah,
Like being a
forced
D&D
I
me.
hate
homewrecker,
Yes.
come in and TPK the campaign.
Yeah.
Yes.
Skyrim guard shows up like, you! You violated the law!
We haven't
I
done
am the
this for
Thane.
a while, so I think why not show both
Challenge.
Rox and June the cards?
Oh, tarot
cards.
cards.
Ooh, even scarier.
What are
Oh
those?
god.
What are these? These
What
are
are those?
My
10
crocs.
cards that determine the fate of the encounter. Sometimes add something in, sometimes changes something that's already written, and it all depends on what 2 or 3 cards that are drawn, and it matters, what is drawn first, what is drawn second, and what is drawn third, if there is a third card. All calculated perfectly. So, 10 cards, starting from the right. Which card do you want, Rox?
Oh no, that's so mean.
Yep.
I'm gonna take card number 2 from the right.
Card number 2. That is the Seer. Jon, you now get to pick the second card. There's 9 cards left. Pick a card.
The middle card.
The middle card.
We pick 3. No, you have to make
Yes.
Sarah do the last one.
No, this is the broken one.
I love you, Sarah. I'm kidding.
I don't
So-
understand what's going on. And I'm terrified.
We don't
of
either.
it. Thank you guys. I love this.
All right. So,
Actually, those were not that terrible. Comparably.
You know the card,
to,
Sarah?
like- yeah,
No, I
like
changed the-
torturer.
I change the cards every time, so
I know. And I picked torturer one time, and what was it more? I think it was like death. Or
yeah.
Whatever.
I think those are the
I always.
I don't know. I feel like a torturous death is never a good thing, but
Mm.
it's a matter of opinion.
You see how this Oscar light moves further into the warehouse, and nothing happens.
I hate you. I'm just gonna kind of stop and try to stay really quiet and still.
You guys are
Listen.
doing great. I have so much faith in you.
Finan will join you.
Oh,
It's hard to stealth when the sun is speaking
Yeah.
loudly to you.
I mean, we were talking 2
Yeah,
seconds
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
You guys all know I rolled a perception check.
And I'm throwing up in a corner.
See?
Adding to the smell.
Oh no. Ugh.
Are you
All
rolling
right,
stealth?
all right. I'll go in to pat.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't see that you
on
rolled
the
one.
back because he's vomiting. I'll hold your hair.
Have I cast Dark Vision on myself today?
Could I have
No,
cast
it's been a
guidance
week, I
before
haven't
rolling the
cast
stuff?
anything.
No, you
Had a call
cannot.
before. Shit.
Okay,
I
the
Wanna
you
cast
can
Dark-
just in sequence. So Charles and Kinnan starts moving forward carefully, however, kind of moving out here to the next part. It's a big open area, except for the smell. What is obvious here is that it's about maybe 40 feet tall. There is 2 plateaus above you. There's a first plateau above where Charles and Kinnan standing, and then it gets higher in ceiling further in, up to about 40 feet. There's a lot of very old boxes of various sorts. This has most likely been used for a warehouse and not for things that are too heavy, because usually you see a pulley being either on the outside or even on the inside sometimes to move around heavier cargo. You do see that just barely from your point, Charles, there's something that extends up to the left,
Okay.
and there's something then that extends further here right into the bigger part of the warehouse. The warehouse itself is made out of a stone foundation with very strong stone arches that extends upwards and kind of making the frame, the skeleton for the entire building. The first 10 feet are built with very sturdy wood, and the poles specifically are keeping a very good job even after a long time of deterioration of keeping themselves together. The planks between the poles and the frame is needs to be changed and such, but in general, it's a good place. Now, Oscar, you cast Dark Vision on yourself.
On myself. Yep. Which gives me 60 feet of vision, I believe.
There you go.
Yep, yeah, 60 feet.
You're supposed to have light in here, right?
There is light in there.
Okay, just check.
Can't you see things?
Yeah, no, I can. I just didn't know because he cast dark vision, which I was confused about since there was light, and I didn't know
Might
if
be
we
stuff
were
in the
supposed to
shadows.
not see light. Yeah.
There's a little bit of light, but there's not a whole
What-
lot of light. And
What do you want to do, Charles?
Is like my hair standing up on end? Like, what's this feeling like? Because this
Ooh.
feels like ominous. Like there's a putrid smell. You hear like a
I
snapping,
think that's
kind of
up to you.
crunching noise. I'm gonna roll a whiz save to see how afraid Charles is, and this is just going to be a general thing. I think that he would be afraid, but not like, all right, what do we do type thing. Let's move over here. There's less places. You heard that snapping noise too, right? I just don't want to be near any boxes. I didn't like the sound of that. Maybe a sewer gator, maybe something in here that ate
And
the
then
last
it's
people.
nodding.
I am brave.
Oscar, you stay there and keep the others for a second. We're going to check this out. There might be
Please.
something. If anything
help.
goes wrong, we'll
Please.
need you guys.
He said,
I am
You
the
do it,
one
kid.
that has... You're trying to be quiet,
Please.
and I'm the one that has the quiet
Please,
stuff
no.
food.
why does it taste so good? It shouldn't. Why?
Are you okay, Cass? I'm gonna come in.
You hear this,
Yes.
Charles?
I am brave.
Alright. You're in here right now. Change of
brave.
plans. Get the others in here.
Mm,
Hello? Who's there?
Please, leave. Leave. Don't. And Cass, as you step around here, you can see crouching behind a couple of boxes sits what looks to be a human.
Oh, is this Kippo? Is a rotting body eating as a cannibal?
However,
Walk onto
as you step around, you can see it immediately tries to like hide its face from you. You can clearly see greenish color, perhaps scales here and there on its arms and on its back. There's its shirt, but it's not really hanging together.
Is this meant
And
to be? Oh,
you see also from the as it turns around, tucked neatly into the pants as well as possible, is something you know how it would look if you have a very big penis, but it comes on your back instead.
Oh,
I mean, if you're wearing
a tail?
It's a tail.
penis
You
comes
can
on
just
your
say
back?
It's a tail.
I didn't want to say that.
all right, Jim.
Just say it's a tail next time.
Just
I mean, technically, the penis is
Penis
also.
bends all the way around. And
You
then
see
it
a
goes
large-
No, it isn't.
you see
A tail
something.
is part of the
Tim, you ready?
spine.
called
Tim,
Oh.
you ready? You see something large and bulbous protruding through the
Yes.
clothing.
Thank
Or
you.
against
That's
the
what I was
clothing.
looking. That was what I
You
was
see a
looking
big
for.
penis coming on.
Yeah, it's not the weirdest thing I've seen.
Okay.
I've seen weirder, yes.
All right. Hopefully, it's
you
a
can
church
see it
view.
extending from what svanskota, the tailbone,
From the tailbone, yeah.
tailbone, extending maybe a foot or so down the right pant leg.
It's okay. Wait.
Please,
Yes.
let's go.
Okay.
Leave me.
Why are we leaving you?
And you can see it, like looking almost autonomous. Autonomous? No.
Autonomous?
Autonomous. Thank you.
Okay.
It extends its hand out towards a bone and takes it and starts like chewing on it.
Good.
No.
You need eat.
Please leave.
Well, I'm
And you
sorry
hear,
to
like, the
say this.
snapping.
We can.
I'm so sorry to say this, but
Step back, everybody, step back.
what are we stepping back for? He is
Back,
in
just
our
give it
area.
space.
It's our
Shh.
space.
Can we help you?
Exactly.
No.
What's your name?
Shh. Don't small talk
Please.
with it.
I don't want to hurt you. Leave.
Maybe we should go to the church and see that they had those reports about people being turned or mutated or something.
Do you
I
have
think
a
we
pig
should.
snout?
Shh. I think we should leave, and get people
Before
more
you move
qualified
now,
for this.
When you say this, as Nasani has moved up into this general space, you can hear the like draft of air it does, and then it kind of takes its head up and just.
shit.
What's that? What's that? That smells so good. I need a bite.
Nazani, leave.
I need.
Leave.
And
Sorry, I
As-
can't help it if I'm
as
delicious.
it stands up, Cassian, you can see this, what looked to be a human shape, is maybe 13 or so feet tall, actually. Is not one arm, but 3 arms. One of the arms sticking out of its armpit. As it turns around, you can see there's eyes that are human that sits where you think they should do, but then from the temples, there's these 2 big googly eyes that is just drooping around and not really looking or focusing. And you can see it has one mouth that is down towards like the left-hand part of the sheet. That's a normal human mouth. And then the bigger part of its face, you can see it is starting to protrude into a snout. And you can see it open. You see the fangs that are probably 5 or 6 inches long, each of them, and just gleaming with blood.
Nazani, it's a pig abomination.
And it
Who all can see
takes
this?
a very shuffled step out. No, and the human mouth opens. No, please leave. Run. Get away. And then, like, the other mouth. No, stay. Let me taste.
Do I burn down the building? I look to
No.
Oscar.
No. Who all can see this? Just Cass?
Now, I believe you should see it as well, stepping in.
Oh,
Nazani, you are smelling too good. Can you step away?
You know what?
Oh shoot, I was muted.
I-
Nazani.
Oh, sorry,
No,
that's
no
us.
worries, guys. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go for a walk, and I'm gonna let you guys,
Good.
do this thing.
Good.
I'm quite okay, leaving. You've got it.
Yes.
All right. It was really nice meeting you, tall man, and I'm gonna start.
Yeah, I'm just don't move
Fuck my
anyone
life.
yet because we
Yeah.
have several people wanting to speak. Charles?
Yeah, I had my mic muted. I was going to do that before things. I was going to ask, like, Nazani, before you had said what you just said, I was going to say, would you be okay if Charles, like, grabbed your arm and be like, come on, like, we need to leave? Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to
Let's walk.
I wanted to do that before I, like, did something to your
Yep.
character. So, yeah, like, when that happened, he was, like, smelling. I think, like, as you're, like, saying this, like, he would grab your arm and be like, we need to leave now. Be
Okay.
like,
And then before you start leaving, you hear Kinnan. We can't fucking leave. This thing would kill other things.
we're going to get more help and bring it back. This is obviously something cursed.
And
We
what
need
if it runs after us?
It's okay. We got this. You and me.
We
Keenan.
can lock the door.
got
It was in here before.
Let's
I have
get
the key.
there's
It has
sewer
access
access.
to the sewers.
I'm not losing another one of you.
You probably see
Then leave.
from where you are, like as you now step on. Cash probably also. There's probably a human arm laying there. Let's say that the third arm is gnawing on a human arm.
I say we
and-
burn it.
Just don't burn down the house.
I won't.
And this thing just don't leave, please.
No, it's
come.
okay. I'm
Leave,
here.
leave.
Come
leave,
here.
I
You
don't
and
know
me
how
be
much.
friends.
Leave.
I'm not
Stay.
losing another one of you. Come on.
You're going to
Please.
lose us because we're staying.
You
Yes.
stubborn fucking idiot. And he's gonna turn around.
Like, guys, I don't like this building this much. We can just get the fuck out of here and buy
I guess
a
Tim didn't want us to leave the encounter.
Joshua,
No, this
Yeah.
Tim does not put any weight into.
When I
Story.
hear Charles sort of swearing and like agitated, you sort of see if you were looking at Josh, you would see like sort of snap back, and like like get closer to the door and like assess the situation. Basically, having been gone, like not
Yeah.
taking in what's happening, and like now it's like, what's happening?
26.
is
Like a better.
where is actually Joshua right now? Is he inside?
I'm still
with us?
outside. Nope. As soon as the
He called
scent,
you in.
as the yeah, well, they
Good.
as the scent hit, nothing happened. He was gone. So I was doing like the. He's just looking.
Yeah, he was frozen. Yeah. Joshua,
That's not a pig.
Joshua.
That's a fucking.
What?
I never said it was a
What's going
pig.
on?
I said it had scales.
I know, but
Sarah.
I would definitely think. Of it
and the
like-
snout.
And
Or-
the snouts.
Crocodiles have snouts.
It's
Basically.
not looking like the snake. It's just me wanting to have a better picture for the thing. So it looks the way that I have tried to describe it. And Charles, you see how all three tries to kind of take a stand. And I think that it would make sense that Cass can get to kind of throw a punch before.
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say, did the others want to actually like how do the others look in terms of like are they dead set on fighting this?
Oh, yes.
Okay, because I was gonna cast suggestion on Kinnan to leave.
You can probably still do, but Cass is.
Yeah, but the others, I don't want to just leave them hanging.
I'm not able to do, or yes, I am. I think I'm going to throw away a scorching ray. I'm gonna try.
You have to target the thing.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
And
Target,
then the
and
first
then,
you do is consume spell slot, and then the next ones are not consuming.
Oh yeah, I have to open up the fight. There we go. Oh, okay, cool. Sarah is on a roll. Let's see. Cast spell. Scorching ray. Kaboom.
Okay. So
Not bad.
you shoot out the first one, hitting it square in the chest, and then you fire two more. And both of these you untick the
Oh.
consume spell slot.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So
Thank you.
let's see, he rolls them once.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm gonna scorch you, you little sneaky snake.
I very specifically told you it does not look like a snake.
I know.
It's just a pet name.
Pet
Yeah.
name, right?
Echo,
Okay.
it's Neko.
Snecko.
Snecko. So then, starting at the top of the turn order, we have Charles turning around, ready to cast Suggestion on Kinnan. You see that they are all very determined to fight, and you see how
I would,
Cass
I would say that
rolls out.
Cass definitely, he has been like turning on and off again with a flame in his hand and just been like super, what's it called? Accelerated to be like, oh my god, I get to prove myself. So, yeah. And then I
Okay.
just, take that.
Okay. Okay. So Charles, I was looking through my inventory and I was like, I wonder if I had anything, and I was like, oh yeah, I have the circlet of blasting that we got.
but you haven't attuned yourself to it.
I
Throw it.
put it on, but
I
would have put it on as my character. It's a
Okay.
big flashy bracelet
Okay.
that's like kind of jewelry. Charles
Sure.
would have absolutely put that on.
It's on your head.
Until I had them, nobody else has asked or inquired about them, so he just kind of shrugged and was like, "No one else wants to ask about it."
Absolutely. Roll me 3d20s plus 5.
D20s plus 5. Is that just gonna roll it? No, I won't roll it.
Nope.
All right.
Is the blasting item a bracelet or is it like a?
Is it plus 5
circlet?
to each?
Plus 5 to each.
Okay.
It's fine. I'll watch.
Yeah. Oh my God! Wow, that's That's
You
hilarious.
hit one of them, so you can roll me 2d6. I mean, it makes sense. First time using a new item.
I have a D6 of inspiration.
Sure. To which one?
The 11, I think.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d6, and now it is a 16, and it hits. So roll me 46, and then explain to me how the circlet looks, how Charles uses it, and how it's not normal fire.
So you kind of see Charles like tapping on the circlet and trying to get it to work. And as it's kind of beaming up, you're going to see some of the sand that's on his arm go in front of it and kind of harden into a little lens of glass. And then the scorching ray is going to kind of shoot out, and as it passes through the glass, you're going to see it change color to a more yellowy state. And one's going to kind of wish short on the first one of the stream. The other two are going to come out and solidly find their marks and just hit the scaled creature, on each side of its face.
Nice. Is that your turn?
I believe it is.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna take movement. And how tall are these boxes?
These boxes here are about 5 feet tall.
Sure. I'm gonna use my movement to climb onto the
Absolutely.
top box here.
You climb onto it, or you start climbing onto it, and you can hear it protesting under even your scrawny legs. Do you want to continue climbing?
No.
Okay, so you get back down then between Asani and Kinnan?
Yeah, I'd probably go and try to take some cover behind this thing and just yell at them, like, get back, like. And that's my turn.
Yep.
I'll have to do the freaking character thing to end it, sorry.
Oh, it's fine. Kinnan, like, seeing Charles and, like, seeing these magical, like, damages hit the abomination, I think is the right word for it. Kinnan just simply says, I get what you mean, Charles. I just think that this is a better way of saving more people. He says, firing out a ray of cold that misses and then takes one step up and like takes a hold of Cass's shoulders, basically, like behind, not in your shoulders, but in your... Do you have a backpack? So then he would take your backpack and pull you backwards.
I'll contest the shit out of
Sure.
it, but it's not gonna work.
I mean, Kinnan isn't very strong, so...
Oh, that's good.
You fling him into the wall.
Have more confidence in yourself, Sarah. Your characters are.
So he starts like pulling you and he feels you strong. He's like, if we have to move backwards, it's going to hit you. We don't know what it does. And you're like, no, I want to stay here on the front lines.
It's okay, I got this.
Then he just moves back 2
Yeah,
steps.
I would say
Where
that
the fuck is Nasani? Charles, just standing on Nasani. Move on.
Not.
I would
There's
say
no
that-
token
Hello
here.
there.
I do
Go
not
ahead.
see a token here.
You're invading my personal space, but I'm
You need to update them.
Refresh.
What do you answer as Cass?
Yeah, I would say you don't really get an answer. It's
Okay.
like more just manic, just just I wanna fucking murder hobo. basically.
Sure. Nasani. So, this is your first time in combat. So, on the left hand of your screen, there should be 2 swords that are crossing.
yes.
If you
yes.
click that, do you get the large HUD out at the bottom?
Aha! Yeah, that
Now,
is much
to-
easier. than
To
the-
do something, you hover over the thing that you want to do. So if you're doing something to your friends, you hover over their tokens and then click T on your keyboard,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
means that
and
you're
it's
targeting
target.
this thing.
Gotcha.
And then you can do some stuff if you want to, or you can run, which is always a valid option.
Mhm.
Play the character even in combat.
Guys, I didn't sign up for any of this hero bullshit. Let's just get the fuck out of here. And I am gonna look at the big lizard folk. And, Mazani's always like pleasant and light and fluffy, but she goes serious. Like, you've not seen her that serious. and like her pretty golden eyes. It kind of looks scary right about now. And she said, "You're in over your head, scaly dude. I recommend you just go back to where you come from." And that's gonna be an attempt at. I only get main action. How do I get?
If you click cast spell, if that's what you're trying to do, and then you
it's not
should.
a spell.
Okay, what are you trying to do?
It's a feature I have, and it's a bonus.
Then the feature will have to be.
Use feature.
Yes.
Fuck, I don't know where it is.
No, I
doesn't
don't
pop up.
think it actually comes here. So I think that you'll have to.
No.
Is it the? No, it's not this one, is it? No.
I'll just go on my character sheet.
Yes, you'll have to post it.
And to post it, what should I do?
If you hover over it on the left side, there comes out a dice, or you have to right click it and do something. I don't know how it looks on your end.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh,
Getting multiple ones.
I clicked on it a lot. Don't mind me.
Okay, yep. So the next saving throw, it gets to roll a d8 and subtract it, or it's a d6 still, and then that's your bonus action. What do you do as an action?
Gonna dig my hand in my nice little sash belt pouch, and my hand is gonna go like it looks about yay deep, right? But my hand doesn't go that deep. It goes like elbow deep as I reach for something. You can hear clinging in there, and I pull out a vial of pink liquid with like a little distributor on it, and it looks like a perfume bottle. I'm gonna give myself a couple of sprays, and the aroma that surrounds me in the air is like roses and jasmine. It smells like a botanical garden fucking exploding around Mazani. And it's a bit like in cartoons when there's like the nice smelling pie and there's the waft of perfume that's just like you waving over towards the big snake dude. Like he's now in a nice pink cloud of a smelly flowerness. And
Nice.
I am going to cast Gesture on him.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say what I say when I cast Gesture, because you have to make a suggestion. Why don't
Yes,
you
you
just slither back to whatever sewer you come from and leave us alone? Because you're in over your head, we're gonna rip you apart. I must target a token before I do this, but it's so big on my screen that I can't target anything.
If the UI is too big, there's settings to make it smaller.
Yeah, I thought I'd fixed it.
Yes,
I'm an
you can
idiot.
do that in just a bit. I see you, Ben, but you'll have to wait.
Okay, I target it.
Okay,
Targeted.
and then you just click cast spell.
There we go.
There you go. And it succeeds, unfortunately.
Did it get the minus for the unsettling words?
It doesn't matter a d6 here. I mean, okay, sure.
Because we don't see the roll, I think. We only see that it succeeded.
No, it still succeeds. So you suggest this with this beautiful, like, way of casting magic, and you see Kinnan for a moment. Looks like he contemplates on like going and throwing himself in the sewers because of the power behind the spell, and then you have your movement if you want to. Now also you should see underneath bonus action there should be unsettling words right there for you.
Oh yes, thank you so much. Cool. I'm just get the hell out of Dodge.
Please remember to keep a track of how many bardic inspirations you use as well, because that
Yes.
one doesn't count it.
Oh, it doesn't remove it. Okay.
No. Ben, what did you have? Is it something that can wait to your turn?
She's still not coming up. Refresh, re-click link, close tab.
Can
opening
anyone
Chrome.
else see Nasani?
I can see her fine.
Yeah, so I opened new
Oh.
browser, new tab, refresh, opened it
Oh, we
multiple times.
murder Charles. We pull
Yes.
Charles back.
Or
Right,
I don't know if
Heather, I'm
maybe. Yeah, there we go. Yep, I can see her.
I mean, I think it actually might have been because you were in the shadow, or she was in that. Because if I move Kinnan back one step, he's invisible.
Yeah, I
now
can't
too,
see him.
right?
That's exactly
Yeah.
why it is.
Okay, cool. That was just weird things, and Charles should be added into the initiative order at the top. 36. No, why is it 16? 26.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Max Shock.
I fuck. Oscar's shucking off his backpack because it's loaded and it's heavy and he's not particularly strong.
Like,
And then he's these boxes over here. How high are they?
The black ones are maybe 3.5. They're not too tall.
Okay, then fuck it, the dope monk shit, he's dashing up the boxes and leaping towards the abomination, kicking it in the face if possible.
Okay, go ahead and kick. Thwack! You kick it in the face.
And then in that momentum, because he's gonna, he kicks it, he's gonna push off with the foot that connected,
Yep.
do a little spinny twirl thing, and kick it with his other leg as well.
Nice. Good hits.
But low damage.
Yeah,
And then
that's fine.
finally he's finally landing, and just for the fuck of it, another punch, and I'm spending a key point. To
So
do
you
that.
would have had to spend the key point before,
Yeah.
but that's fine. I mean, it's okay. Just call it before, please.
Will do.
Yep. So great that you say that you're punching. I wanted to take a moment as we see this punch coming in slow-mo. Slowly but surely, we get the whole movie moment where, and this, kids, is where I fucked up. And we roll back a few sessions to where somebody tried to punch divine power. There was a crit fail. There was a 92 on said crit fail. That crit fail came from punching divine power. There was a con save that was failed after this.
Yeah.
So
Critically failed.
we see this hand coming in, and we can hear the breaking of fingers already before it hits. So what happens is your 3 fingers break.
Which 3?
These 3.
These 3?
Yeah.
Fuck.
you can at least do the flick.
So you punch in, and the 3 fingers just... And you will take 10 points of damage.
Ooh.
Breaking fingers! Bro!
The debt always comes to you on
It...
a punch, like crunched in.
Yeah. They break, probably not just up here, but they break in
Yeah.
your knuckles.
Are they broken, like shattered bones, or
They are
dislocated?
currently the top of the fingers are laying into your palm, and then the bottom of the fingers are hanging down from your palm. Yeah.
Ew.
What is that?
Yeah. So you take 10 points of damage as you punch. However, you do deal 4 points of damage.
Yay! So I'm at 22 health.
2.
And I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw, DC 7. If you fail this, you pass out from the pain.
Crit fail, crit fail, crit fail, crit fail.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, but think about
Okay.
how funny it would be.
So
It would.
we heard the snap of something before when we entered here, and now everybody hears the from Oscar. However, I will though commend you on your description, because I know that you said that was something that we were struggling with, and this was now going from just punch to being super cool and nice.
Yay.
So you have used 30 feet
yeah,
of
that's
movement?
both my action and my bonus
yeah?
action. And
Yeah.
I used 30 of my feet of movement.
Yeah. Do you want to move though? Is the question.
No, I don't want to move.
Okay.
What I will say is, I'm gonna yell back to the others. Don't kill him! There's manacles in my backpack, which should be like here-ish,
And you hear,
I think.
please kill me. No, you will never. I don't want to live. And Cass. Also, there's
That will be
3 arms,
arranged.
all of them being various
Ooh.
sizes, and
It's gonna punch you 3 times.
probably not manically.
Someone's gotta keep it occupied so you guys can run if you need to.
Yeah.
That's been Nosker's modus operandi for a while.
Nobody listens to Char.
No, why would we? Who listens to an old dude? Nobody.
Cass, what do you want to do?
Boomer.
I am walking over there,
Mm-hmm.
and I am super fucking focused, and I'll just I will make it so, and throw another scorching ray
Sure.
at it. Come on,
Pew. Hit.
you! Yay! And then I do it
I'm
again.
alright.
Oh no, wrong. Sorry. Cast spell. I got this. I do not got that one. Maybe I did.
No, still hits.
What?
I mean, it's more than the one that you rolled before.
Yeah.
And that, however, does not hit.
Yeah. But I just
12, 13,
I
14.
I am just roasting it. I'm so fucking happy. I look super
Nice.
fine and happy.
Let's see if you are so happy now
Not
that
worrying
it's
at
I'm
all.
not gonna be happy. I know.
So, you know how I was describing the 2 different eye sets and the 2 droopy eyes that were just hanging? Suddenly
yeah.
they just slip up, and anything that is in its vision range, anything that has vision on it, being Asani, Joshua, Kinnan, Cass, and Oscar, will get to roll me one of these.
Oh
I'm hiding behind the box.
Is it a fucking
Yes.
beholder? Beholder pig
I
snout?
didn't get a prompt for
I
anything.
didn't.
See, I haven't. No, please.
We can't call
Mommy.
our kids.
So, let's see.
I also
my
realized-
God.
Weird thing is that
Nice.
this isn't a fear.
Nasani, since you said that you were specifically moving away from the thing, would you have turned your back to it? Or are you looking at it?
I mean, I casted a spell at it.
Sure, but then you walked away after that.
I don't know.
You have to decide, because it matters.
I mean, I have
And don't
so
feel
many
bad.
friends-
Like if you say you're not,
I have so many friends watching my back,
Yeah?
and honestly, I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
Yep.
So if I say I'm like, bitch, go back to your sewers. I'm out. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna.
Turn around. Okay. Then you can roll yours, and then you can subtract a d6 from that.
Okay.
I don't think we need to subtract a d6 from
It's
that.
the
Let's
outside
see a
effect.
negative. I
Let's
want to
see a
see
negative.
roll lower than you.
Roll a d6, please, and subtract.
Right.
Negative
Gonna go fine.
numbers,
I was
negative
really happy
numbers.
meeting you guys.
I mean,
We're relatively safe outside. Relatively.
so a 2. And then
That's a
Mr.
0.
Kinnan, how is that a 0 when the roll is 4?
You said subtract.
Yes.
I have
she rolled a 4.
modifiers.
I told you.
2 plus 2 modifier minus 2
Oh,
is 2.
Oh!
I missed the modifier.
We
There's
have 2
balance in the
people crit
universe.
failing.
Don't do what I
Well
did, Kinnan.
done.
I have no example to follow.
So, anybody that rolls below a 10 now have 0 movement speed. Anybody that rolls above have 10 removed off of their movement speed.
So that
Um,
this is some basilisk bullshit.
You feel as these 2 eyes suddenly just lock on to all of you, how your bodies are starting to become petrified and turning into slabs of stone. Then,
Fuckers.
this thing is going to run. Yes, you
Attack of
do.
opportunity.
Yes, you do. I'm just showcasing where it's running, and then I'm
Okay.
going to tell what happens in just a moment. You can roll that attack of opportunity with disadvantage, thanks.
Oh, right.
I did 5
Disadvantage.
potions of
Sorry,
restoration.
didn't get a
And
prompt.
also, how are you
that's
hitting it?
Other arm. Other arm. And
Okay.
not a punch, but one of those palm strikes
Yep.
with the butt of your hand. Yeah.
Thank you,
He's learned his
Nasani,
lesson.
for moving back to where you did, because now, as this thing moves, anything within 10 feet of it, where it ends its turn, is going to get attacked.
Does that include me, or does it not know I'm there?
Because it kind of ends on you, it knows that you're there.
I'm on the box. It didn't see me with the big, weird, fucking Pan's
Ben?
Labyrinth eyes.
No, it doesn't, but it stomps the box and you're there. So, we'll start with Oscar. 22.
This is going so well.
I realized my
that's-
mistake of not
that's
casting
bad.
suggestion on the creature the first turn instead of on Kinnan. And I
You have
realized that
advantage
now.
on whiz saves.
Do I have to roll something?
No, you don't. I'm just kind of waiting for the whole thing. And, so you're the first person it hits.
Hey.
Hits.
You take 12 points of damage.
Oh my
Cass.
god.
I'm at 10 HP.
Yeah.
A 28,
No, I don't think
For-
it hits.
13 damage.
Oof.
And then Kinnan, miss. Charles, 14.
Fucking A on AC.
And for Charles, that should actually be one additional. So that is actually one additional for Cass and 2 additional for Charles. Charles takes 7, Cass should take 1 more. And then it comes to a halt. So as this thing is kind of running, like full speed running, looks, like giraffes, if you've ever seen one running, they run at 40 miles per hour. But because they're so large, it looks like they're just slow motion walking. It's kind of the same here. It's just a very big creature lumbering forward, moving rather fucking quickly and hitting everything as it goes by. Joshua, your friends have taken damage. Nishani is turning to stone. Kinnan is turning to stone.
I'm
You're
turning to
stone. What do you want to do?
I think Joshua. I mean, even if you notice what other if everyone else is on fire and you're on fire, you focus on yourself being on
Yep.
fire. So I probably feel something happening with my body, outside of what I've ever felt before. So I reach in, I touch myself and I say a prayer and I say, Serpanthia, bless me and remove that which ails me, and cast lesser restoration, which
Wow!
probably.
First person I have ever seen using this.
Yeah, I mean, it probably doesn't help.
It actually does.
Oh,
So
That's-
when you cast lesser restoration, it actually removes the stonification starting on your body. However, could you roll me just nature for knowledge of this?
Yeah.
Oh,
nature, not my greatest skill.
nice. This is probably some sort of a basilisk-like creature that has a weaker version of the petrification. And that is why lesser restoration works.
I see. Is there a visual effect on Nasani also being petrified? I guess.
Mm,
Does my skin
no,
look
there's
less glowy?
no visual. She's just stopped for some reason. She's mid-stopped, so it looks very weird.
Yeah.
And she's moving very weirdly, but
Yeah.
there's no visual cues.
And I see this monster sort of running for the door, right?
As you see, all eyes, all 4, locked on her.
Yeah. I sort of can I grab her and push her away from the door, so she's not visible anymore. It's a big boulder coming out through the door. Get her away so she doesn't get crushed when it
So
comes.
you lift this, or you go to lift this, what looks to be, dainty is the wrong word, but
Joshua's not very strong anyway, so any
Yeah,
person's
but
gonna be
you
heavy.
touch her, and her probably, 60 kilos are now probably 600 kilos.
It's like the.
Yeah.
And then
Breakfast.
I shout into the room without avoiding the eyes, don't look into its eyes. And then I try to move Nasani, but obviously
Yep.
it doesn't
And
probably
then
get
we
very
go
far.
to the top with Charles.
Nazani is where? Under it?
Nope.
In the shadows, like here? Where I
Nope.
can't see?
Right
Okay.
outside the door.
You know what's really funny? I was trying
And
to
I
do
said
the
I get
alt.
the hell out of Dodge.
Okay. There you are. I just didn't zoom out. I was gonna say I'm gonna try to peek around the box and just keep a look on it, but I couldn't move my token that little sliver, so I just gave up on the egg.
Oh, it's shift. To move
Yeah, no,
the
shift
top.
shift wasn't doing that for me, but suggestion is disadvantage, right? If you fought it or attacking it.
If you have the spell, then you can.
No, I know it doesn't
Yes.
say that, but I was
Yes.
confused.
Good.
They have
Did it
advantage
say
on the save, yes.
Doesn't it
If you
say
are,
that at the
if you're
bottom?
hostile against them, they have
Yeah.
advantage. I'm pretty sure. Unless it's just charm person, but that's
No,
usually
a
the way we...
creature, magical influence. I'll just post it in chat. Must target a token. Alright, well. I don't know why it's not letting
I
me just
don't
post
think
in
it
chat.
has.
I don't think so. Creature can understand you can't be charmed, suggest must be worded in a way. Yeah, I don't think it says anything here. On a failed save, suggested course of action, you can specify conditions. If you or any of your companions damage the target, the spell ends.
Yes, that is right.
So I am going to shout the little face, the human face part of it that had been kind of controlling it a little bit, of holding it back, of saying to run.
Sure.
And I'm just going to say, get a hold of yourself and stop and go in that corner and wait. And I'm gonna cast Suggestion on it.
Go for it.
Get a hold of yourself! Get a hold of yourself!
There's the spell. So,
And it succeeded.
and succeeds. Oh, man.
Unfortunately, it does succeed. You even get
Um,
the. Oh. Yes.
Oh wait, it has the
I
D6
think-
subtraction from the
no, it's just
art thing.
one time.
Fuck.
But as I see that, your argument was good, but it could have been stronger.
I'm
Right?
gonna be really rude here.
What? It's a reaction?
You don't have a reaction now that you're petrified.
It's not fully petrified.
Oh,
It's the
yeah.
worst. It's the worst effect. I assume Nasani wants to react, but can't because
Yeah,
his body won't let
just
her.
Can't.
Guys, I'm gonna. Fuck, I can't reach my pocket in time.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
you are stuck there, and this thing
It's okay.
is standing here. So
I'll
Charles,
just drink. I'll just sit here and drink. It's okay. I'm not affected by this.
you hear coming from the mouth. I can't control this anymore. Please, just kill me, please, please. And Charles, if you have movement,
No
bonus action.
I could 5-foot step this way
Yep.
out of its path, which I think I'm going to do.
Okay.
And
But you don't want to greet it with open arms?
actually, you could still probably get an attack of opportunity on me because I'd be doing this with my eyes closed to not look at it, or to try to
No.
be looking down.
It's no. For me, it's about but that's fine. Okay. So you're not actively looking at it, Kinnan.
Oh, I should have given you disadvantage on the roll. Fuck shit. Damn it.
Is just panicking, being fuck, yeah, and he pulls out a few what looks to be small, those slimes that you did have when you were a kid, you got them out and they came back in the form of hands.
Well, the
and
sticky
such.
hands that you
Yeah,
slap
they're
on the
sticky
wall all the
hands.
time.
So he pulls out 2 sticky hands. Actually, he would pull out 3 sticky hands for this, for the sake of this, and he tries to get them onto the hands of the creature by casting a ray of enfeeblement. Hey! So Wait, it has to add. Oh shit! It has to hit first.
Yeah.
I think we'll add. No.
Kinnan
can't.
inspiration.
Kinnan inspiration. Could have done that a different way.
You can have some Joshua inspiration, like I give Kinnan.
I mean, you can absolutely. Let's see. We're gonna give this a d6 chance. It's just still unfortunately miss. So he tries to get this group on the hands, but just misses barely, and stays here. And we go to Nasani.
All right, so I can't do reactions or actions. Can I do bonus?
You can do an action, but you are forced. You don't have any movement. You're 0 movement, and you are facing this way because you said you were going away.
Yes. Okay. So I have an action.
Yep.
Okay. I thought I didn't even have a bonus, but that's good. That's good to me. I can't move at all.
0.
Zeta. Okay. So most of the shit I can do requires me pulling shit out of my bag. Well, that's bad, but it could be worse. I could be dead. So let's do it like this.
You can very slowly move arms and such. It's just that your legs, so waist down,
Okay.
is currently.
It's starting from the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're here. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, you
Alright.
should be proud of that.
Yeah, I am very proud of that. All right, I am gonna take a little flask from my pocket, and it's it's a little green bottle with a squeezy top, and I'm just gonna go, like these mouth freshener things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'm just gonna turn my head, and I'm gonna blow a slow kiss towards our poor monk with a fucked up hand. And
is he within range? No,
that's 60 feet.
he is 65 foot away.
Really?
You can, however, talk to him and ask him if he's coming any closer, and then you can hold an action to do that.
It's a bonus.
But you don't have a reaction, so you can't. Damn.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So, fuck, I didn't know he was 65. Is there anyone else that got hurt? Charles got hurt, right?
Charles is a
No,
teeny bit.
Teeny little itty bitty.
I'm
You
hurt.
guys were not worth it.
He
Never
can't see you,
mind.
Cass.
I'm gonna swallow that. Can I swallow that?
It would be funny. No, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, of course you can. You haven't committed.
bard.
So.
I'm sorry, man.
First few sessions
the hang
of
it.
combat, it's okay to do takesies backsies.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's see. Fuck.
Music.
All right. You know what? Do it or don't do it. Okay. Did I have the spell?
And I love that Rox sees nothing of this.
Yeah, because Roxy's in thought we're like the ritual like chanters in the background as this thing's about to kill her.
We're the cheerleading squad. Like,
Hey, Insanity is doing the same thing over and over.
And
Do you have
expecting a
Misty
different
Step or
result.
no?
No.
Oh,
No,
do birds
I'm
get
a
it?
mess right now. This is my worst possible condition. He has advantage on wisdom saves, and that's what you fucking do. Yeah. So I'm just gonna resort to being a basic bitch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Be a
say,
basic bitch.
yeah.
We
Stop
support
fucking stinking
basicness
up
in
our
this
place. You nasty, and I'm gonna vicious mock him. Because what else can one do?
Like Nasani and Sharma would work very well together, I feel.
Yeah, they would.
I'm just gonna roast the fuck out of him.
Nice.
hmm
He fails, which means he has disadvantage on the next first attack. And that is your action.
Yeah, that is my action, and then as my bonus action, I'm gonna give my good pal Joshua right in front of me because he did try to move me and I was heavy and I felt kind of bad for that. I'm gonna give him a nice little wink, little wink and a little sparkles fly out. And you are so fucking inspired.
Yeah. I think you'd see a slight blush, but it's like it's probably not. He's probably not really focused on reading your face cues. Like, oh, trying to move.
Where is that in my
underneath the
It's a free action.
bonus
Bonus action.
Stop. So on the HUD, you see the purple ones. Yeah. That one is not what matters. That was you gave it to the monster because you forgot to target Joshua.
No.
But that's fine.
Sorry,
No, it's a joke. So,
Okay.
Mr. McShock, you're in pain. Quite a lot of it.
Mr. McShock is very much in pain, and he's going to use his action to battlefield medic.
Nice.
McShock is in shock.
McShock is in shock. Oh god, that's terrible.
He's
He
McShock.
has, like, bits of cloth and whatever. He's wrapping his fingers up to immobilize them as much as he can. And I believe I regain my level worth of hit points, I think.
You do, from Battlefield
yeah.
Medic.
Yep. So I get 4 hit points back.
You do? Woo!
I have 30 feet of movement, but I don't want to get close to this shit again.
Then don't.
Let your friends die.
I don't have anything I could throw.
You can throw your staff. It's not going to be very effective, but...
Throw some shade.
It isn't.
Throwing
but
your
hey,
weapon
something.
in D&D
Do you know
is
what?
always...
You know what? Let's make this up to chance. Roll me D100. Before you do, tell me high or low.
Low.
Okay, low. If you roll low, there will be some things. Oh.
82. Great.
That's unfortunate. If you rolled low, there would have been a few nails that you could have used as darts to throw. But now there's not.
I had a fucking thought. I bought fucking ball bearings. I'm throwing the fucking ball bearings at the thing, if at all. It might not do damage, but there's gonna be ball bearings.
A kid with beads on the playground.
Okay. So you throw the ball bearings onto this thing. From how close? How close do you want to get before you throw?
How far am I right now? I'm 35 feet away. I'm gonna get within 30 feet.
40 foot away.
Well, I'm gonna get within 30 feet.
Okay.
And then I'm throwing the ball bearings at it.
So you're throwing with your least dominant hand.
Yeah.
From 30 foot away. And you're trying to hit this thing's feet in general. So I want you to roll me a dex check with a -2 penalty to it.
Sure. Let me just deck ability check.
Crit fail with
That's
the speed.
not giving me the prompt to add extra modifiers.
No, that's fine. So a -2 is a 14, and that still hits. So there's ball bearings that just explodes on him and Kinnan, who is standing underneath this thing. And... So the ball bearings give him, so when he moves, he then has to make a save or he falls prone.
Yep.
Cass with a C, so Sass.
Cassandra.
Sassandra. Alright. Yeah, I would like to do the spirit thing that I have, but I'm not able to place it onto the board, I think. I'm gonna try.
No, you are not. Sorry, yes.
Oh, sorry. Oops. Now you got the entire
Oh, that's
thing.
not one of the things.
We saw nothing.
One of these. We'll also remove this thing. I'll make you one as we go about this so you can drag it out on the field as well. So tell us how this looks and what the frick is going on.
Alright, so I am going to summon a fiery ethereal kind of I would say fox, actually.
Okay.
and it's
Ooh.
really cute and
You summoned
harmless.
Firefox.
Yes, it's a fire. I didn't think
We
about
use
that.
Chrome in this household.
That's
And he summons that, and it looks really cute. But just like he is, I would say, especially for Nasani, she knows that he might look sweet and innocent and all of that, but he can get real crazy if he wants to, and scary. And that's the whole thing with a fox, because it is a predator still, but it's a cute predator. Yeah, so I'm gonna place it, summon it right next to, I don't know, because I did see that it was within 10 feet of its summoning area. It will call for a dexterity saving throw.
okay.
So I'm gonna put it out of the range of anybody of my friends.
You have 2 ways of doing it.
Okay.
So there's one normal attack that just shoots, and then there's the second one that teleports. So the teleport
No.
is...
But at the summoning, it says in the sheet it does speak on. Can we see? The only
Yes,
action.
then each creature within other than you when it appears must take short.
Yeah.
So you just put it somewhere. Where?
Somewhere here, I would say, or something.
Okay. Sure. Kinnan is underneath him here.
Oh, I don't want to
And-
hit him. God damn it.
I mean, he did pull on you.
That is
He-
true.
He did pull you.
That is true. Okay, yeah, I will do it because
Okay.
yeah,
So somewhere here, maybe?
yeah.
Okay. And then we'll roll Kinnan dex save. Nope. Could you roll me the 2d6, please?
Okay.
And then 5 damage.
He'll
So
survive.
Kinnan from underneath there does. Oh. Did that reroll? No. You just hit Kinnan like, ow! What the fuck? So that is your action, and then it ends up being in the turn order, I believe.
Yeah, just beyond me. It takes the
Oh,
same.
yes, it is.
It takes the
Yeah,
same.
but this turn it can't do it.
No. Yeah.
Cool. That gives me some time to set it up. That means
Don't you fucking run away!
That means
neck.
hex neck.
Technically,
Not snake.
listed holder.
Surgical
It's
blade.
going to move, and as it does, it is going to slap Kinnan first.
Ball
Actually,
bearings.
You don't get
no,
attack of
because
opportunity,
how it
right?
works in the thematic sense is that it moves, slaps Kinnan, then steps on the ball bearings because it kind of is already in Kinnan's.
With disadvantage.
Yes. 12 does
I protect.
still hit Kinnan,
Protect.
unfortunately.
Oh my god, do I kill
Kinnan
him?
doesn't really have any good. Yep, Kinnan goes down. So you guys see how the big arm with long fangs just kind of riches Kinnan in his face, and he's like, fuck. He just falls down on the ground on the ball bearings, and you see him just glide a little bit on the ball bearings. I'm gonna roll for which way he goes. So
Probably away.
1, 2, 3, 4,
considering
5.
Physics.
5 places to go. 2, he goes 1 step back, which is nice. And then the big guy. Could you check the DC on the ball bearings? I believe they have like a DC of 10 or something. Charles is also going to get slapped.
No.
Damn. Oh, damn.
Leave Uncle alone.
Anything within 10 feet of it when it moves.
Yeah. Fair.
Elder
When it
abuse.
moves, I
Fuck
thought
you.
when it ends its turn.
Ooh, it's slap
Sheesh.
Cass and Joe, what's the DC of the fucking ball bearings, you piece of shit?
It doesn't say. Let me check.
Doesn't it? If you click on the ball bearings.
DC 10 dex.
Yes. See? Just say. He passes that, then slaps Charles on his way.
Damn. It's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. Remember, you do have the thingy-majig of a thingy-majig.
Yeah, how much does that hit me for?
17.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that.
Nice. Now, unfortunately, Nasane, you are petrified.
Yeah, so that's a crit.
No, you're not fully petrified, but you're
Okay.
halfway. So it rolls with advantage. So
Yeah.
it's 20 to hit you, and it is unfortunately going to do max damage. Well, not max damage. Nice. 23 points of damage to you as you feel your back gets slit open, and then he probably carves a little Sudoku in there as well, and just like generally make some things. It hurts.
On my back?
And on your back.
Okay.
And then you hear, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is going to taste delicious. And then...
What kind of asshole hits a woman?
Me, oh my.
So
A
you
monster,
have to,
one.
you can right-click your sheet, or you can right-click your token, and in the green box that says 39, you can then write -23 and click enter.
On my token it doesn't seem to work, so I'll do it on my.
That's fine. And
23.
then, Mr. Joshua, you are within 10 reach as it stops. And then 19 is going to hit you. You are, however, the last person that it does hit. So it is going to do 7 points of damage as you feel the rake. And then we go to Charles. No, we don't. We go to Joshua himself.
I don't know why it's a concept. I can't get away. I don't have any con.
Yeah,
anymore.
what I can do is I can just do this. So how much HP are you at now? 37?
37, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to hit you a bit.
Yeah.
And then somewhere it will go away. Ignore all the dice.
Yeah. I think I have to click the froze as well.
No. It's
What are those?
that's
Oh my god.
Okay.
Let's go. All right, let's go.
Now it's gone.
Yeah.
Now you can put yourself back to the HP and ignore all that. And Joshua, you're alive. That was just a weird thing that happened in your mind.
Like just scenarios in front of me, just like what can happen. Oh, fuck. And I see Kinnan go down, I guess, right?
Yep.
Oh,
That is what a panic attack feels like.
Oh, and I see the Sonic getting hurt as well. Fuck. I'm just like, would I leave Nasani and just go for Kinnan? I don't think so. I don't think I would.
Charles could free action and shout, "What are you?"
No. He's not looking
sorry.
at anyone else. Yeah, he's not looking at anyone else. He's just like, in his mind, like, do I stop pulling? He calls for his deity, Serpentia. Take the ails from my friend and make them free to move. Cast a lesser restoration on her as well.
Okay, nice.
And then I don't know if I sort of like, I don't push her away as much as like I start moving and trying to get inside and to Kinnan.
Okay.
Disregarding any not getting hit, just trying to get to Kinnan.
Okay.
Like,
so
definitely.
This is a problem though.
You still have an inspiration.
Yeah, it hits. I do have a you can't can you do negative on attacks? No, that's cutting.
No. I'm just saying for the thing you're trying to do.
Yeah.
You'll take 12 points of damage
Yep.
as you move.
Yep, that's fair. Minus 12. So I can get 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then I basically get down and I start assessing him, like bonus action to like maybe check where I need to, staunch the bleeding and where the most focus needs to go.
Yeah.
But obviously not enough time to do anything else.
Okay. And that leads us to Charles at the top.
All right, I can do this the other order, I guess. I am going to Misty Step right here.
Okay.
Boink! Misty Step. So I'm going to teleport my... Oh, that's a nice radius. I like that. I don't know why it moved me there. I'm going to use my action too as she's kind of unfreezing. I am going to use a potion of healing on Nazani. I healed the
Nice.
thing, Tim. You're probably going to need to subtract 9 HP from it. I accidentally healed it instead of Nazani. Just want to
Bring this.
clarify that.
You guys are
Do you
nice.
You get 9 HP back, Nazani.
What? What?
And I am going to stand away from where it's going to go and whack me.
So now the problem here, Ben, is that
And I was going to shout for help.
the problem here is that you have seen it slap at 10 feet radius. You move away from it. It has 3 hands, and it is going to slap.
No, because it used its reaction to slap
It's
Joshua.
going to slap.
Could be a feature that it has anyone, like Tunnel Fighter-ish.
That's such cheese! The sort of whole...
28. You can always ask before if it looks like it's
That's
going
why I
to
was
slap
gonna
you.
go after Kid and Joshua.
So because so it's the first hit thing, so it deals 20 points of damage to you.
Is that in 2 instances?
No, 1 instance.
1 instance, okay. 20?
Yep.
I'm gonna use the other half that I have, and that's
Nice.
both gone.
So for Nasani, she's actually the only one that sees this. Nobody saw the last time. How does this look? Like, why is Charles not taking the full extent of the rage of this thing?
What?
Wait, oh, you're asking me to tell her, or you...
I'm
Okay, I
asking
thought you
for-
asked her to describe
No,
how it looked.
no.
I was like, so what you're going to see is kind of like as these strikes connect at the very last second, you're going to just kind of see this layer of earth kind of whip out between some of the particles on his fabric and just harden into this kind of cracky layer. And as it gets hit, you'll see it like crumble and shatter a little bit, and the arm will get a little bit more sand and patch over the cloth and things that were kind of destroyed. You still see him like reel back with pain, but his arm's not broken.
Cool.
That's too much.
Oh goodness.
What was that roll?
Does
That's
Kinnan
just
also
me adding
petrify
the...
while he's dying?
I was just wondering if it was a save.
No.
Okay.
It's me trying to fix the fire spirit for Sarah. Okay, so Kinnan is down. He makes a save. Then we go to Nasani. You are no longer petrified. What do you want to do?
God, I feel so light and airy. Good. Feels like I'm just out of a diet. Let's see. All right, Can I just ask generally, because I haven't been in the team for long. Who here looks like the heaviest hitter?
Like physically, like we're all a bunch of
Oscar.
sticks.
No, Oscar for sure.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I
Missed a
Okay,
lot.
I get it.
But is Oscar more
You know
wiry
what?
muscles or voluminous?
You know what?
Wiry.
I'm gonna take pity on Kinnan.
You're gonna
And-
take pity on the person that is actively dying? Sounds
Yeah.
nice.
I know it's
That's
a bit
what's up.
weak of me, but
No, it was rather weird that you wouldn't.
I'm feeling quite generous, even though he told me I smell too strong. Fine, I'm over it. Totally. Alright, so I am gonna do what I wanted to do earlier, and I am gonna take my in my pouch, or stick my hand, ding ding ding. I'm gonna pull out. This one is a little flask. It's green. It's pretty nozzle on top, and go. I'm gonna blow a kiss in his direction, and as I blow the kiss, it smells like aloe vera and like lime. It's like a nice zesty scent that makes you want to get up in the morning. And I'm going to target him by pressing T, clicking on his token.
Nice.
What doesn't this work?
If that doesn't work, there's little target sign on the left, and you can click that and then him, and that should work.
Aha! Thank you so much. And I am going to healing word him.
Sarah, could you please check in Actors Directory? There should now be a little wildfire spirit that you can pop out. And you should be able to drag it out. Nice! He gains 5 HP. He was at -2. That puts him at 3. So he wakes up and just like... and like sees Joshua. Like just gives you a nod as he raises his hand, like thinking it's you. Just extends his hand.
You owe me one!
Uh,
And then that was my bonus action.
Yep.
And
Now-
do you work as you can cast 2 spells per round, but one is a cantrip?
Yes, you can. So
Okay.
it's later you can cast 2 spells. If
Yeah.
you, though, I'm gonna tell you here, but I kind of let it slide. So, well, I believe that it's only vocal, anyways, right?
Yeah.
So just double checking. Yeah. So if you cast anything that is not touch or vocal in close combat quarters, you will get slapped.
So somatic.
I don't understand.
So you have for any spell component, for any spells, you have 3 ways it can be cast through. Vocal, V,
Yes.
S for somatic,
Somatic.
and M for material.
Yeah.
And certain spells only have vocal. Those spells you can cast freely within range, or threat range of another creature.
Mhm.
But if you try to cast a spell that has more than the vocal component, the other creature gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay,
Because you're
I get
sitting
it.
there, you're waving
If
your hands,
you're-
you're casting a spell, and it's going to be
If the
Okay,
spell
if you're
has...
within range, or...
Yes, if you're
Okay.
within range. If
Okay.
the spell has touch, you can still cast it. Or if you have Warcaster. But because you are within range, we have usually what is called a 5 feet step, where you take all of your movement and you reduce it to a single step that you can move that 5 feet and not get attack of opportunity by. So in this instance, that means that you can take what's called a 5 foot step, move then in 5 feet somewhere from where you're standing, and he can't take an attack of opportunity. That way you can sometimes get around the casting restrictions.
Okay,
Are you
I get it.
following
I
me?
get it. Yeah, follow.
Now, just to showcase you this, let's say that you take a 5 foot step back and attempt to cast. Do you remember what I told Ben about his threat range in this case?
Yeah,
So
5
this
isn't enough.
this creature has a 10 feet at least threat range,
Gotcha.
which means that a
Yeah.
5 feet step wouldn't be enough. He still would be
Mhm.
able to slag
I'm
you
you.
gonna-
don't get disadvantage.
I need to survive for the next thing I want to do. So, I'm gonna just take a disengage.
You can't.
I can't?
A disengage
All round
action is a full round action in my game. So you have to take bonus action, action,
And
and
action.
reaction.
You could dodge, for instance.
Yeah, you could dodge.
Yeah, totally. You got
Okay.
health and you could dodge. That's nobody uses the freaking dodge action. It's so good.
I do.
I do.
You do.
I could.
You get it as like a
use
bonus action. So that's different.
Fair.
It hits different.
It does. It's so good.
Okay.
I see you're just like, ooh, don't touch me.
Who's next to attack after me?
Don't look at the turn order, please.
Oh, sorry. That's meta. Sorry,
Yep.
it's me. Me being weak. Fuck, I'm so sorry for taking this long. I'm
Don't worry about
not used to my kit yet. I'm gonna get used to it next fight. You're not gonna recognize it.
next
So, okay,
fight.
you're
Those
also
are
thinking
some
your
different
kit.
differences.
Yeah, you're also thinking your kit works in slightly different combat rules, so you're adjusting on the fly. So
Yeah, I'm
you know, if
very
anything,
sorry.
it's
I'm
Tim's
not
fault
used
for
to
not
that
briefing
fucking
you.
flow. Uh-huh.
One star Glassdoor review.
Alright, so I am gonna
Attempting that
I am gonna
shit,
go with-
Ben.
I sub for
I
12
didn't
months.
I'm
I
gonna
can shit on Tim.
yeah. What kind of fucking giant monster? What kind of fucking giant monster hits a girl on her back? I wasn't even looking at you, you asshole! And I'm not looking at him anymore because I know the eyes are bad now. So I'm talking like this, pointing. And I am gonna mock him viciously.
Go for
I
it.
must target a token before attacking. And I am
Mocking
gonna
viciously.
mock him very viciously.
Nice. He listens to this, and you just hear the human voice. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
Did he fail?
Oh, he did, yeah.
Did you
But
see
vicious
that in the
mockery is
chat?
only on the first hit, not the rest. Dodge's advantage on all of them.
I wanted him to fail.
Yep, because now you can move.
I wanted
Well,
him
that's
to.
true.
Oh
He
wait,
does fail.
You can't take a reaction,
fails.
can you?
Yeah, I wanted him to
Yep.
succeed, but it's okay.
Oh. Okay, he failed.
Yeah, I am gonna move.
Okay, so
Fuck
with
my life.
disadvantage.
I am gonna move like directly against the wall too. So like maybe I get some cover.
You are
from-
in a massive opening, unfortunately, Nasani. There is
Okay, it's a big
door
fucking door.
that's
Big fucking
35
door.
feet. Yeah.
That's not
I
the
got
warehouse door
you.
is?
Yes, so the
I-
doors open
Shit.
outwards. Yeah, they are big. I mean, it's a warehouse.
Yeah, gotta get the goods in somehow.
Okay,
Can't
where are you moving?
move myself.
So at the top left, you know where you checked for the
Oh,
select.
got it.
Yes, sir.
So sorry.
You okay?
Good. Okay,
Yeah, that's about where I want to go.
slap. And an 11 just
not
barely
hit.
misses you.
Just
Nice.
barely misses.
Okay.
For context, I don't even have armor.
No, it's okay.
Armor's
You-
for.
Yeah.
That's true.
not
I do want to
fashionable.
remind, I did use free action to call for help as well, just so you have that in the back of your head.
Yes, yes, I do. You're in the Emir Ward, Ben.
I'm finally done with my turn. I want to
Oscar.
apologize.
No worries.
Oscar has 30 feet of movement now because of the eyes.
Yes.
And even if he had his full 40, he still couldn't get
Yeah, you could.
into melee range, I don't think. Or
Yes, you
just
Or you
about.
could.
You can always take bonus action to double move, but
Yeah. You could also running jump because technically raw.
nope. Raw specifically
No.
says you can't
No.
move above your movement.
Aww.
Movement. Yep. I know. It sucks. Shit, I fuck it, spending a card point
I like
doing
that you
bonus action dash.
Yeah.
To actually get within melee of this thing. So that's
Just imagine
that's
if you're
a
going, go,
straight line. Just
Yep.
fucking sorry, but Naruto run.
Oh no.
Because
No,
why the fuck not?
because it doesn't go faster.
I know. No, actually, didn't they do like a study and it turns out it does actually make you
I mean,
a
it
little bit
reduces-
faster.
It reduces
this is
drag. There's less of
yeah.
your body
Yeah.
hitting a solid surface.
Yeah, it literally reduces drag. And then as an action, I'm taking the fucking dodge action.
Okay.
And yeah, that's my turn. Boop.
Yes. You unfortunately have 0 movement,
Yeah, I know.
and you can't see the thing.
No, I can't. But the five folks can.
Did you drag it out?
I can't.
She said multiple
Can you
times.
see it?
Nope. Or I see it in the
Yeah. Okay.
token
Can you
thing.
see it now? Can you use it on the field?
I think so.
Okay.
So
Oh
pretty.
my god, it has so
Wow.
much more AC than me. Love it. Yeah, can I try to attack with it? Because
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
should be able to target it and spit at it. Does it actually have dark?
But there's light in here, though.
Yes, but there's also a box in. Like you can see it, but just there.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
I
Oh.
don't know. Damn it.
Unfortunately, as
didn't
this
work.
little thing just spits out, it misses.
It just stands with all its 4 legs and just like basically like a cat, just and then just spits a fire.
Yeah, unfortunately, the first time it's here, it's very confused. It doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Poor
and-
fox.
Yeah, it is very unfortunate.
Does Cass want to do anything?
I mean, he might quietly for himself just utter like, "This is not what I had in mind when I told them to raise a statue of me."
Nasani and Charles, you are outside And Oscar, you can see how it slows down when it comes to the point where even when it's cloudy, there's slight like UV light that comes through the clouds, and it kind of sticks out its hand, and then just pulls it back again, turning around angrily. It looks down to Oscar and goes to try and grab you.
It has disadvantage, I'm pretty sure.
I think that you have advantage.
I could read about that.
I'm pretty sure that the dodge gives you advantage.
Dodge action. I know it gives disadvantage to attacks against me.
Yes, but this is not an attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna check right now. Dodge.
I don't know. If someone tried to grab me without permission, I'd feel really attacked.
Any attack roll made against you has disadvantage. You make dexterity saving throws with advantage.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
yes.
But it's not a dexterity saving throw, and
it's an acrobatics check, so
but
it's normal.
you make it with advantage because it doesn't make sense that you shouldn't. Fideen.
Remind me which button it is for fucking advantage.
Click your acrobatics. Oh, sorry, shift. Shift here.
There we go.
Low. 19. Okay, so it goes down to grab you angrily and then rears back up and I think you're standing in a very nice line. So it's gonna try again, but it's gonna try to shove you this time, Oscar. So now, please fail. No, that's a 2. Okay, and make me
another acrobatics with advantage.
Let's see. Okay, then it gets angry.
Disadvantage, but anyway, yeah.
And it tries to bite you.
Oh, disadvantage.
Disadvantage 21.
Minutes. Oh,
yes, it does.
That's bad.
Yes, it is, but that is very little damage. That could have potentially been fatal, but you take 7. And now you are grappled and restrained in its mouth.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah, and you're 12 feet-ish off. No. It wouldn't have the strength to pull you up the entire way, so you would be like 6 feet up in the air.
Even if I was higher, I have slow fall, so...
Yes, but for thematics of other people reaching you, it matters very much how high up you are.
Yeah.
Joshua.
Oh, fuck.
I just have a question, real quick. Can it coup de grace me next turn?
No, so it would have to make you helpless as well, meaning that it would have to tie you up and such. Monsters in general are never going to be able to do that.
Okay, good to know.
Kinnan is kind of holding out his hand, then sees Oscar and like just kind of points towards Oscar over your shoulder.
Oh boy. Oh fuck. Oh, I don't know.
I don't have any more spell slots for Misty stuff.
Joshua's like basically like, well, I mean, obviously I would try to help and try to grab him out, but I have no strength. It's physical things. So I think he's gonna try and affect the creature in the biggest way he can. Again, he turns to his deity and he says, Sephanthia, take from my enemies their sight and leave them in the dark. And I, throw the energy towards the large creature and I try to cast blindness on him. Oops. There we go.
Roll that out there. Now.
There we go. Boop.
Yes, unfortunately it does succeed.
Oh shit, I should have got chat disadvantage again.
Oh,
sorry.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm gonna use my reaction.
Yep. To
cast Silvery Barb.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
I love that spell. I do need to check just one thing though. In general, with how... Yeah, but that has... Okay, but it doesn't actually... Interesting. Weird.
Learn something new every day.
What would be a monster with multiple eyes?
Beholder.
Yeah, but the beholder's magical.
No.
Giant spider.
Isn't there like a
spiders,
Spider.
spiders
two-
have blind sense.
Isn't there a two-headed ogre of some kind?
Yes, there is an Etin. Etin.
Etin the
I
Kraken.
just want to see how it affects, because usually things with multiple heads are, or things with multiple
separate
eyes
entities, yeah.
are immune to being
What about-
blinded.
Like, did you target the nice eyes or the bad eyes?
It will be
Yeah,
the bad
two-
eyes, yeah.
Two heads, yeah, yes, absolutely.
Just because it can't see doesn't mean the effect doesn't happen when we look at it. if
No,
it's
so
basilisk.
generally how it works is that when it says like checks, it just says advantage. So I think that's fine. Great, and then you use silvery barbs.
Yeah,
I can roll
I'm
this
gonna-
openly.
Yeah, this one is like the vial is like a long shaped vial, and it's very pointy. It doesn't look like something you could stand on the surface. It's like a stretched glass, and inside of it there's like a really thick, dark liquid. This one is not a spray. I just uncork it and try not to smell it, and out of it, fumes emerge, kind of like tendrils, and it's dark, and it smells like a nice, delicious mix of mold and licorice, like the black licorice kind, like the overly sweet stuff. And it's gonna start wrapping around this snake creature and kind of turn him off of whatever he's doing. But it's also gonna connect the creature to the person in its mouth. So the person in its mouth has like a clean, like a very clear trail of like where it should hit the creature next, because the smell is like linking them together.
I'm going to beat that guy now, but can you see Oscar's token on Foundry? Can you on Foundry see Oscar's token? Is he within your line of sight? Without
She can
moving?
lean.
She
She could also
cannot.
take a. Can she take a step and then cast? No, it's
because
reaction.
that's not her turn. So the specifically part of the silvery barb's second part is that you have to see a creature to give advantage.
Okay, I get it.
Just give it a try.
All right. So I didn't know that. So we can just say I fucked up.
No, I mean you can give it to Charles.
Okay. Can I link Charles to it?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the one line of this fumy ichor stuff is
Yep.
gonna create a line with Charles and the creature.
Nice.
And the
Charles,
reaction.
sorry.
Yeah, this one smells nasty.
Joshua, your spell succeeds and you can see the eyes clouding over on the creature.
Yeah. I sort of, like, after casting it, I sort of run up towards Oscar. Like, you know, like I don't have the time to start pulling, but like I'm preparing and getting as close as possible to do that. That's my intent.
Go ahead.
Would you post silvery barbs, by the way, Nazani?
Yes, you do need to
It's
cast as
awesome.
well to remove your
Oh
stuff.
fuck.
Oh, no. Charles.
Oh, mess.
Give me one
Sorry
second.
for.
Is it on
Please-
attack?
All good.
Please forgive my
Make a
offensive,
silvery
my
barb.
offensive
D20.
language.
Attack
Next
ability
D-
or save.
20. Okay, well, that's unfortunate because it has advantage because it's blinded. Sure. I want to think there's anything I can do. I can't cast any spells. So I'm going to just target it, and what Nazani is going to see is that kind of similar earthy sand is going to come out of the sleeve this time, but instead of wrapping around like the arm, it's going to kind of wrap around the wrist and hand until you see it form this large hardened cone that's going to twist and has these twirls through it. And then there's just going to be you're going to see almost like some sort of force pushing it. And the cone is going to spin like a drill bit and it's going to fly at the creature.
For intents and purposes, to be fair. But maybe that makes the spell too strong if I make it so that you can't use up the advantage unless you already have advantage kind of deal. I'm wondering if that's too strong. But at the same time, I wanted to test it with the stronger part first. So I think that if you already have advantage on whatever you're doing, it won't use up charges of advantage.
That's how we do it with chat advantage.
That's just the next one. But
Well, exactly. It's the same concept.
okay, you
Cool.
shoot it out and hit it for a whooping 8 points of eldritch.
It's also to take an extra 2 points of force or bludgeoning damage. So you're going to see it kind of connect into it, and you're going to see the spike itself dig in, not too much, and penetrate. But in that little bit of skin that it dug into, the remaining of the force is going to shoot through it into that little hole that kind of is drilled in, and you're just going to see it blast a chunk of skin off of its breast.
Nice. And Kinnan then stands up.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was
Slash.
Slash whisper. I'm going to use my bonus action and object interaction to get a potion out and ready for next turn to drink. Which, if I do that,
Yes.
would I be able to drink it as a bonus action since
No.
it would be pulled out and the cap would be off?
Using 2 bonus actions on 2 separate turns, sure. I mean, that could make.
'Cause I felt like
sense.
action is the whole deal, but if I already got it out just to knock it back, felt like not
Yeah.
a full action.
I think that's probably okay because
Sure.
it takes setup and I like it. Kinnan, then movement you can take.
Sure.
Kinnan then stands up and very dizzy, very unsure what to do. He places his hand on himself, casts a spell to not immediately die again, and gains some temporary hit points. You see a shimmering purple starry shield around Kinnan as he stands up, and he moves up to help Oscar get out of the mouth as well. Nazani.
Hello. Already? Didn't Cass have a turn? Oh fuck, it was my reaction. I'm so confused. Alright. So
Take
Yeah.
10d10 of psychic damage.
Nah.
I can't see a lot of the scene that's unfolding, so I'm gonna move before I do anything. Like down here. Ah, there's Oscar. Lovely to see him. I don't know these people a lot yet, so can I just take a free action to figure out this guy in the snake's mouth? Does he look like a dexterous kind? Does he look like a strong kind?
So, I mean, you have seen Oscar so far, and Oscar is a tall, lean, wiry man. Not tall, but he's very wiry, very
Oh, he's over 6 feet tall.
Oh, I thought he was 5'7". Sorry.
He's a model.
Yeah. So there's none of these people have muscles. We're talking, big chunky ones. These are weak people.
Straight arms, no bulging muscles.
All right. So looking at him struggle in the hole of this thing, I figure he's gonna need a lot of help. And how did I see him fight so far? That's what I was looking for.
Punch once and break his hand.
What's his thing?
Probably saw the kicks.
Yeah, kicks and punches.
All right. So I am gonna go. Don't disappoint me. Fuck. I don't know if I should do this.
I just figured out a name. Our name should be League of Disappointment.
Alright, I'm just
the
gonna cast
revenants, because we keep dying and coming back.
enhanceability on poor Oscar.
So enhanceability increases the checks, and that does not mean attacks get advantage.
Yes. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna give him the bullshit.
Sounds like a good way to get him out.
Yeah. So I'm gonna whip out another flask of perfume. This one's clear. It's got blue liquid in it, and it's got a horse on the label. It smells like musk. smells like a gym, but at the end of the day, before the cleaning person comes.
Oh no!
And it has
Then
also.
You know what song I'm thinking of. You know exactly the song.
And it also smells like stale beer, but in like a good way.
Yeah.
Right? Makes you feel manly.
There's probably a few
like
extra
douchebag.
hairs that grow on his
Yeah.
chest as well, as
Yeah.
he's under this effect.
Smells like
So it-
douchebag and suntanning lotion.
Oh, nice.
So what you're saying is you have toxic masculinity in a bottle.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
That's the name of the fragrance.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm whipping out this flask and I'm gonna give it a couple spray in his direction. Yeah, the
Your
little.
I will just say,
Little
Nasani's
room.
perfume sprays have a very long range. Usually perfume is like 1 foot, then
Nah,
it
nah.
disappears. Nah. Nasani
That's
goes 60-foot sniper with perfume bottles. Just
Mhm.
choo, choo, choo.
See,
It's not
the
like a
Nishidran
spritz,
family
it's
has
a
a very sophisticated pressing mechanism in it.
Nice.
This thing is like, don't spray it too close because you're gonna get a rash. You need long arms or a friend to
That's your
perfume
action.
you with
What do you do
Yeah.
with your bonus action? Possibly more movement.
Do I feel safe here?
Also, click
I
the spell,
never
please.
feel safe.
Yes.
Let's take another step lower. That's better. And I am gonna. Cass looks bad, and he is in my line of sight. But how far is?
Way too
Rude.
far away, and you've
Way
already
too-
cast a spell.
Rude.
Oh no, but like, is he within 60 feet?
Fine.
Oh, okay.
Earlier 75.
Yeah. You know what? That is gonna be me.
Okay.
Okay.
Please
Yeah.
click the enhanced ability spell, and then
Oh,
we go to
oh,
Oscar.
my
You feel this toxic masculinity throughout your body.
It's
You're
so
strong.
out of character.
You're strong, and you know that women around you want to have sex with you now because look at you. Who wouldn't want to? Men as well, because if you wanted them, you could have them. But you don't want men
Tiger.
because that's gay. Like that, toxic masculinity in
Hey.
a nutshell.
Women like dicks, and I don't like that, and that's gay.
We do
Women
not
have
absolutely
one-
out of character. We do not discriminate against gay people.
We
or
don't.
any
We really,
people on
really
the
don't.
LBT. It's
Oh
just
god, toxic
toxic
masculinity.
masculinity that we're having fun with.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do?
Why did the viewers drop by 5?
Why did they increase?
Well, I saw its reaction to being in the sunlight, so I kind of wanna push it, but I'm
You-
also in its mouth, so
Yeah,
I would
you can't.
have to get out of its mouth first.
Yep. And getting out is a
And that-
strength check, which you have advantage on.
Yay, but it's an action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting out of that mouth if I
Okay.
can.
Yes, you can.
S-
Roll me
strength check with
shift
advantage?
strength check. And because both Joshua and Kinnan are helping you, you get a whooping +4.
Hey.
Meaning that 12
That's a
is
12.
just enough.
Oh, nice.
So
Thank
Kinnan and
God.
Joshua go like, yeah, and they pull you out, and you land on your tailbone on the stone floor. Hurts.
What are tailbones?
I know. And then you get up. That's your
Other
action.
ones.
Bonus action. What do you want to do?
Like, I can use Kage to do like a whole bunch of shit, like
Flurry of
Step of
Blows.
the Wind, Patient Defense, Flurry of Blows. If I,
You-
I can't because I didn't
Yeah,
attack.
Heck yeah.
Is there any world in which I could use a bonus action and Kage to push this thing?
This
While
is
I have its
probably
strength
a 1,500 pounds creature. I
you
don't
still have
think that
ball
you
bearings?
can get away. Yeah, but the ball bearings, Joshua and Kinnan are standing on them, and
Oh,
they're
yeah.
all just.
Yeah,
But it's a bag
The
of
fact
like
that
when you
they're
get ball
stacked.
No,
bearings.
you have to pour all 1,000. You don't. One
Okay,
ball
you
bearing is
can't-
not. Oh,
Mhm.
if somebody has tried to use that in your previous game, I feel sorry for the DM. It's all 1,000 ball bearings for the
and
effect.
in your thing, you have them set to 100, so it's 100.
Yeah.
I mean,
An onyx
a
is
bunch.
498 pounds according to Pokemon, so this thing is approximately like 3 onyxes. That's nuts.
Okay, what do you want
Yeah,
to do
we're
as
then
fighting.
your...
Kage, then spending 1 Kage patient defense.
Wildfire Spirit and Cass. Now, the thing is, Cass...
One more
Oh,
thing. One more
yes.
thing. Sorry. Can I, because I have movement left, probably.
Prone, you have 20 movement left, yes?
Yeah. Is it 20 or is it 15 because of the
15
movement
because
reduction
of
from
the
ice?
thing, yep.
Can I 5-foot step to the side so that we're not all completely
5-foot
in a
step
line?
needs to consume everything that you currently have, meaning that if you
Okay.
ever prone...
Yeah. Then never mind.
Cass,
That's it, yeah.
you have not been within line of sight of this thing for an entire turn, which means at the start of your turn, your legs and their petrification go away, and you are free to move.
Good. That is super good. Not so good for you though, fucker. Yep. I am going to rage. Yeah, I can't rage, but you know, I'm
That would be
gonna
hilarious.
fuck shit up.
There is a wildfire barbarian.
Yes, it's pretty fun.
Oh,
Oh,
wild...
I see it.
Magic.
Yeah, wild magic.
That's
Yes.
the one James is playing. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I am.
Ursa Rage.
I am going to. Oh shit! Why are you in the way? Or
I mean, this thing is towering.
okay, good.
So,
I am going to slice it.
Slice
with
it?
Fire.
oh. Right.
I'm gonna torch it
With what?
with my hands.
Fire.
Yeah, scorching ray again.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. What happened?
It's fine. It's 2 GM, so you just have to
Oh yeah. Sorry.
at the bottom
There we go. Yeah.
do it again. So I'll take the first damage off and then roll it openly, please, for the.
Second.
So 2 more times without having the thing imaging.
Yeah.
Nice. 1, and then another one.
Isn't it with advantage potentially, since it's blind?
Please hold the button. So yes, we are.
Some
in-
nat 20s.
Then
Yes.
I
Come
will.
on.
The last one. Can I say that now? That I want to do a empowered spell.
I think so. The empowered spell goes into all of it, and you have to
Oh.
cast it because this is one spell that you're
Yeah.
casting. It would go into all of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I
You
mean,
can
I would have.
leave now if you need rocks. It's okay.
I'm gonna do it next
Yep.
time. I
Yeah,
guess then.
you leave now. So now please roll 2 d20s, please, just in chat so that we see one of them is a crit.
What?
Look at that. There's a crit. Roll me a d100.
Hey.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Critting on something is good, right?
Double damage
Yeah.
dice.
No, just get
baby.
above an 80.
Come on.
Oh!
94. Now, because you roll a crit, you double the dice, you roll 2d6. If you have enough damage, you will kill this and get an effect.
You get good bonuses if you kill on a crit, and you roll above an 80.
All the
Higher
ass-
the
It's
better.
only above an 80.
No.
Yeah. Oh, it is? It's not like anything above 80, it's not different?
No.
Oh.
So now, if people want to chuck in to give her your inspirations, if
Please
you have
do.
any inspirations,
Oh, I have a inspiration.
if you have a inspiration, you
Yes.
should probably use it
Yeah.
now.
1.
I want to save mine for.
I don't want to give her my fucking inspiration, give her a bonus. It's my inspiration.
I can log in and do it with my channel points, but I have to log in.
Channel points don't work here.
God damn it.
Unfortunately.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it's
Fuck.
if someone else
I don't have it.
wants
anymore.
to give her, or if you think that 7 is enough. I mean,
What can I give her? Inspiration,
if you have
advantage,
do
what?
you have a Timspiration?
I have Timspiration. I have
Then
a
you
D12 of Timspiration.
Yeah, you could give it to Sarah, but
Yes, give it to the guy with the stick.
Give it to the
Also, I
goblin.
didn't want to give because I have a D100. And
Yeah, you have a
I don't
D100.
wanna
You should
use
not
it.
give that
I
away.
want to save someone. I want to save someone's life
No,
in like a
it's-
death saving
Yeah.
throw or something.
We're gonna have to go with it. I
Medicine
think.
check to stabilize.
Okay, so
100.
7.
20.
I'm
Now-
giving her the D12.
Okay.
Yeah,
the D12.
take it. Take it.
Yay!
It's yours.
Why are you so awesome? I think you didn't like me. Yes.
I have the
Nice, yeah.
perfect idea for this. 10.
I may not like
Boom.
cast exactly,
Over.
but I
Kill.
like you, Sarah, so...
What? You don't like me?
No, I like you,
Oh.
Sarah, I don't like
Yeah.
cast.
Yeah. Good. I
So-
was like,
The killing blow, Sarah.
yeah.
How does it look?
Oh, yeah. So I'd say that like Cass at first, like when the petrification is setting in, he starts to hyperventilate and being really fucking sweaty and scared and everything. But then it subsides, and I would say that the rage or the fire in his eyes just intensifies to astonishing degrees. And I would definitely say that Nasani, if you have not seen Cass doing fire magic and stuff like that, this looks like, I would say definitely he has the kind of look that the Mad King in Game of Thrones had. Burn them all. That is definitely his mood that he's giving off, and he just throws this just like this immense just wave of heat right at it, and between his eyes, and just fucking scorching it to death. Bacon.
Nice. So as you shoot this out and scorch this thing, you have unconsciously put your hand on your wildfire spirit, and you feel how you are dragging the life force or the fire force out of this spirit, channeling it into your damage. And I need you to roll me a 1d4.
Okay.
So this you need to keep a track of for the next 3 sessions. You can, whenever you cast a scorching ray hitting the creatures, choose before you roll the damage to subtract HP from your wildfire spirit and add that to the damage out on all of the dice. So if you take away 6 damage, it would get +2 to all the damages. If you take away 21 damage, every single hit gets +7 to damage.
Damn. That's
So you could
amazing.
basically just sack your wildfire spirit for a
Yeah.
huge glass cannon hit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Use it the whole combat. When it gets low, then just sack it as a glass cannon. That's amazing.
Don't piss me off. I would agree or say, don't piss him off. No.
And as the scorching is spreading through this abomination of a body, you hear the wailing of the lizard, but you see the human eyes, they're crying, and one of the human arms kind of just comes out and takes Oscar by his like shirts and just,
Gingerly.
thank you. Thank you so much. Please.
Sorry, we couldn't save
I have a pendant. Give it back. And he dies. As he is turned into scorches. And there is only a single brass pendant left in the ash. And with that, we take a short break.
Yeah.
Brother Ed. Big brother.
See you soon.
Stop.
Bye.
Don't.
Okay, welcome back to the Stenchy warehouse in Vale, where the players have just killed a weird basilisk humanoid abomination, and everybody has taken their fair share of punishment, some more than others. And as this corpse is burning, what is left within the ash is a bronze pendant. And I think we see Oscar reach
Leaning.
in towards this and pick it up, and it's no bigger than, you know, this, the thumb, basically. It is a beautiful bronze locket with several like patterns embroidered into it, and you can see like small hearts and such, and there's a tiny little lock on one end.
Try to open it.
Yeah, you can just kind of click it. It's like one of those clicky locks. You click it and you open it. And as you open it and it kind of opens fully, you see coming from outside it's actually a hologram picture, which depicts a family of 3. So you see a man, which, like, even looking at this corpse, you know, there was no way of recognizing it. But you see a man in his mid-30s, long, like, looking a bit like Joshua, just more skin, more bone, and looking a bit healthier, I guess. Has a woman standing next to him, and she is very regal, but the smile kind of gives away a very like loving warmth. And between them stands a kid that's maybe 12 or so, and they're standing together in this picture, and you can almost, like, your mind plays the prank of you where you can almost see this hologram picture opens its mouth and tell you again, just find them, please.
I'm gonna clutch the pendant to his chest.
Go behind
Joshua?
Oscar. I go up behind it, like, you know, like touch it, like, oh, are you okay, Oscar?
Joshua, do you
Yeah.
think you could have saved them?
I don't know. I'm just happy we all seem to be still here.
I'm just glad I didn't lose any of you. And he's gonna walk up to Kinnan, and he's gonna whack him on the back of the head.
Knock him out.
Kenan goes
No.
unconscious immediately.
Just turns.
And he's gonna look at him.
Yep.
We got lucky, and that's it.
Sorry, Charles, but I don't care if we just got lucky. Then I'll get lucky 100 times more.
And what happens when we don't get lucky?
I will rather die myself than having this or any abomination hurt anyone else.
And we couldn't just lock it back up? It seemed pretty content in the corner. Probably would have been there in another 15-20 minutes when you could have gotten some guards, maybe some priests. But no, you wanted to maybe lose somebody else. I know that you had this idea that everything needs to be done by you and you're hurting, and you want to take everything into your own hands to control, not lose someone else. But we almost did. We almost lost everybody. Because you had to play the hero. And I know that that's not what you intended, but you did not have the right to speak and encourage everybody else to go when we all put our lives in danger. We need to think about the group first, not just us as individuals. We're a team.
And what
And if
makes our fucking lives worth more than his?
Surprisingly enough, Kinnan stays calm. I can bet you my arm that we'll find a way into the sewers that this thing easily could have accessed and run rampant. If we would have come back, and that thing would have been down there, I
And you
would not have
send the
forgiven
guards
myself.
into the sewers to flush it out.
Are you stupid? Do you know where we are? Do you know in which part of the city this is?
I'm pretty
Do
sure
you
the rich
know
people
that the
don't want a
guards-
strange abomination coming up to fuck them up. It's in their own interest to get rid of it. It's not a petty squabble.
Joshua goes up to Kinnan
Doing
and like
Oscar's accent. Fuck,
Sounds like
John. Always, I
beside
can't
him.
let me flip into it.
and puts a
Yeah.
hand on his shoulder and like, I agree with Kinnan. I think we did the right thing. I know it was dangerous, but what if it was one of your friends, one of your family?
It was my friends and family. It attacked, literally, and I almost lost you.
We didn't. We stayed strong together and we defeated it and made sure it won't harm anyone else ever again.
Because we got lucky.
Maybe. I think the gods had other ideas in mind.
You're both picking wrong.
I don't really care about like who has moral superiority over what we did here. This thing came out of the sewers into you guys' place. You need to find where it came from and need to block that entrance as fast as we can. Because we're not gonna be able to fight another.
Aye. And it seemed almost like there was like a regular person in there and then this monster. Maybe there's
It's what
more
Lyra
down there.
sends us out for.
I think so too.
And maybe if we found someone, though, they could have saved them. Maybe there's some way to separate them
Maybe
from the
you can
curse.
stop thinking about yourself for just 1 second.
Well, I was thinking about that thing too. What if we could have gotten somebody to save it?
Right. And what if we wouldn't? What if we would have come back here and it would have killed 10 more? What if? We can't think what ifs.
You're the one saying, what if it went in the sewer? That's entirely hypocritical.
And you're saying, what if we didn't get lucky, right? We got lucky. It's dead. We made a choice. We stuck by it.
There's no use dwelling on what could have been. Only what has been.
And what will be.
We should find if there is a hole to the sewer, make sure nothing else can climb. We could probably take some boxes and cover it up just to make sure nothing else comes in, but
Boxes?
I was just gonna stare daggers at Ken and walk away.
This thing eats boxes as a snack.
I will. If we can bar it up, maybe, but
We should bar it up temporarily with boxes, but the first thing you guys need to invest is blocking whatever entrance there might be into the sewer.
aye,
Metal sheet. I don't know.
some
What
bars,
kind of-
maybe, yes. It's a good idea.
You guys really need it, to find better contacts to investment when you want to buy land and building. I know people in the business. Next time just hit me up.
Don't tell them about
Euro.
the sewer, though. They probably wouldn't come if they know what could be down there.
You're all talking about him as if he was just some monster. The man had a wife and fucking child, and you're talking here like he was some creature from the fucking fairy tales that we just killed in righteous honor. Go fuck yourselves, all of you. Every single one. Charles, Joshua, all of you. This is a man. And you're talking about killing any other things that come out of the sewer. Fake
Talking
that.
about
We
fucking
found out-
going somewhere to bring people back. Don't lump me in.
We didn't kill the man, Oscar. We killed that monster. The man, I guess he was trapped inside or somehow. And I wish he would have survived. I wish we could have saved him, but we didn't.
Oscar's just gonna shove the pendant into Joshua's
Yeah.
chest and just storm out.
Yeah.
He's leaving his backpack in the
Yeah.
thing.
I hold on to the pendant and just
I
look
think
at it more and just
Charles, after a bit, would probably follow, but not necessarily with walking side by side. But he would also walk out of the warehouse.
Joshua would probably go to Kinnan, and I don't know if he Does he look like he's almost passing out, or like how is
Killen
he?
looks okay. He looks like he knows how to take a punch, weirdly enough.
Okay.
But he's currently standing by Cass and very sheepishly is looking down the ground.
Oh gosh, that's a lot of blood. Oof.
That's
Why is
sorry.
that so much?
Hey.
That's a
Sorry I
lot of
pulled at
blood.
you. I know you don't like it, but I did it to keep you safe.
I know. It's okay. It's no problem. Water under the bridge, really.
You're creeping me the fuck out, by the way.
How? Oh, you don't want...
He like standing, he like makes the whole look that you're making.
Yeah.
Makes you look like you're some evil overlord or some shit.
Evil overlord, just because like you said, we had to kill it.
Just look at me again.
Yes.
He like looks up sideways, looks a bit distant, and is standing there like making something. He tries to make a look of, how you would imagine like a lich or something would look like, muhahaha kind of deal. That's how you look.
That's how I look?
When you're standing there twiddling with the flame.
Fine. And he just takes it, and just shuts it off.
I mean,
This is better, I guess. Just a weak little frail thing again, but whatever. You did good. And I am super sorry. I did not know that the little fox would snipe at you. I am very sorry for it. I hope you know I did not try to come at you or something like that. I was trying to help, but
It's fire under the bridge, I guess.
good one. I like it. I really like
And then he walks back down to Joshua. I agree with what you said, but maybe we can find a way to turn others back.
Aye. Talk with the people at my temple and see if they know of anyone. Still holding the pendant, just like sort of looking at it.
Since the others have left, could you help me look through this? We can find wherever it came from.
Aye. Let's look.
And you spend your time looking through this. In the top left corner, I'm actually going to just do like this, and then
I'm gonna move my token in there for vision, if that's okay.
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like this.
Oh,
Can you
okay.
see everything?
Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
Oscar's just running around the building.
Uh, so
Facing.
Before Charles moved, because like I was the closest to Charles, I was gonna grab Charles by his shirt and say,
Were you in the warehouse or still outside? Because
no,
I
so
was.
this would have been
outside.
on your way. So before you grab anyone and such, like try to stop the character, like if it's just for RP, that's fine. But like if you're trying to purposefully stop somebody's character from doing something, such as storming off, always just ask for their
Remember
permission.
when I was like, "Hey, can I grab your shoulder?"
Yeah.
Just be like, "Hey, can I grab Charles as he walks out?"
I wanna
Yeah,
stand
that's
my
fine.
hand
You can grab.
and
Yeah. And what?
hey, there's a lot of blood on that floor. Like, and I kind of want to go in. Kind of like, no.
I didn't hear that, Rox.
Oh,
Could you
sorry.
repeat that?
Yeah, there's like a lot of blood on that floor there, close to the entrance. Not like a fan. Could you like hold my hand and help me get in there, and then go around the building, if you don't mind? Else, I'm just gonna
Yes.
stay here. Really nice spot
Well, I
You
am
know,
a
here in-
gentleman, but I can.
here in the rain.
And he'll go and try to prestidigitate a little bit of like the blood away, or at least like move it and clear the pile. And he'll kind
Yeah.
of open his arm into the warehouse and.
I see, somebody trying to to clean blood with like a broom, like pushing the blood away, just like
And then prestidigitate the stain.
yeah.
Type deal. So he would actually, you know what it would look like? He would go and sand would come out from the ivory tower, and it would go into the blood, and it would kind of absorb a little bit of the blood, and you would see it kind of disappear into the lamp, and then he would get rid of the last stains, put his arm, and then just continue walking.
So at least the smaller ones, right?
Yeah. Thanks for that.
In the top left,
Appreciate it.
you see a rather sturdy set of stairs leading up to what is a second floor. The second floor is extending from here about 30 feet out, and then it extends the way down here. So the second floor should be here, but is mostly rotted away. It's about to collapse. So you will have to somehow fix that if you want to utilize it. There is a... Yes, it is currently wooden. It is very weak. The first floor, as you can see, is rather big. There's a lot of space to do things with. Underneath the boxes in the center, you do see a sewer grate, and you actually see a pulley next to the sewer grates as well, looking as if though somebody has been hauling things out of the sewer. And as you see this cannon just... it's smuggling, I guess. That's why there's a pulley and everything. I also heard over here, and he walks over to the staircase, kind of looks around a little bit, knocks on a few bits, and then finds a small bit of a plank that opens, puts his hand in, and does something inside, and then a part of the staircase, instead of going up, goes down. There's a hidden basement at the bottom as well. Should be straight entrance into the sewers where we can do... There should be a... He pulls on the keychain. This one, I think, should open the grates. And you go down there, and it's about the same size as the overhanging is, but it is down in a previously quite nicely interiorated basement where there have been sofas. There's been a little bar. There's several barrels of ale. Some whiskey. It still might be nice. And there's some paintings and places where you could have put other decorations on as well. And at the very end, you see a very nice door, which is half of it is gone, and then behind the half of it, there's a grate, or what do you call the prison, the cell doors?
Bar.
The hatch.
Is it the bar door? No, a door that's made out of bars. So I guess so.
Barred door.
Barred door, sure. Very strong, probably steel, and there is pitch black down here, except for when Kinnan is kind of showcasing his...
I would say actually the
light.
fox follows along.
Aww.
Sure. No problem.
The fox is growing, walking right next to Joshua and Keenan, and is kind of sniffing their boots and stuff.
Okay.
Very concerned,
Yeah.
And as Kinnan kind of moves up, the other half of the door kind of falls away, and it just kind of pushes on the bar door, and it just opens. He pulls it close and sees that, as if somebody had put gum into the locking mechanism, it doesn't fully go back. And he kind of just pushes away some rocks and other rubble, pushes it close, and locks it. And feels it. Guess this is where he came in.
I think someone let him in, or did he come in by himself?
If he was let in by someone, I would worry for our safety more. But knowing No, I think that previous owners were just in a hurry when they left, and it's been unused. We can take a moment if you want to go up and down on the outside and just map the sewers a little bit. See.
That's a good idea.
Cass, we're just
Yes?
going into the sewers for a bit.
Why?
Research.
Okay, do you need me?
No. Just tell the
Fine.
others in case we don't return.
Okay, do you want the fox with you? You can name him.
He looks at Joshua.
Yeah, it's like, is it a light source? Like, does it emit light?
Tiny, tiny bit, yes.
Okay. This doesn't hurt it.
It looks up at you guys.
Agree. We'll name him Scourge.
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go into the sewers,
Yeah.
and south, you can almost see the light at the end where the tunnel opens up into the canal, and you can actually see that this sewer, like this part of the sewer, have been very specifically made larger than normal. This here is much larger than it should be, and when you move down towards the canal, you see there's a second mechanism that actually makes the hole bigger, because the hole itself going out is a grate that is, about 5 feet in diameter. But looking closely from behind, that grate is split in half and can be opened to allow bolts to up to 20 feet wide into here.
Yeah, someone
So
built this with a purpose for sure. Yeah.
There has been some serious smuggling operations down here, definitely. Going up the other side, there is a four-way intersection sprawling further into the sewer system.
Someone really put a lot of effort into making this. God. Right under the noses of the guard every single day.
That's why it's a good price.
Except the monster should have taken the price off a bit, but... God. Can't believe it's ours.
I think we can do some good with this.
We have to.
Nods. And I think now is a good time if you want to RP it out, the thing you wrote to me, Simon.
Oh yeah. So after clearing the scouting, when we get up, we sort of probably clean the blood, move crates and check which crates are broken and can use firewood, which ones can be fixed. Sort of pretty close to the door, I clear a few of the boxes and move them into the corner. I take out one of my pieces of parchment and I write a bit on it. I put it on top. And you see the brass pendant is placed on top of the paper, and I sort of stand a bit, pray over it, and then I leave it where it is.
I kind of move up towards you and just is that a ritual or something like that? Or
Yes, paying my respects.
to the crates?
No,
No.
to the man. Wherever he was, or whoever he was, he didn't deserve what he got.
Yes, sorry about that.
I think we're all sorry.
Well, yes. To be honest, I am not gonna. I am a little bit scared of calling it a person because that means that I killed a person that I don't deserve, or rather, that I do deserve to.
I don't think the monster. I don't think the person attacked us. I think the creature somehow attacked him. Probably. Maybe that's how we all would have ended up if it had its way with us.
Yes, that is kind of what I'm hinting at. So,
I'm not glad that he died, but I don't regret what we did, and I'm happy that you helped us to take it down. I don't know what I would have done if Oscar died in its mouth.
He was in his mouth? Oh shit.
He got out and me and him pulled him out, and it's these past few weeks have It's been a lot, and
I think that's an understatement, I would say. I am happy that you have a god that you can decide and, you know, have faith in. But I
It
do
helps.
hope that. Yes, that's good. I do worry though, however, for your other companions. They are not as.
I think they deal with it in another way. It's tough on all of us, and I hope that
Yes.
you don't get to live through the same thing of seeing some people die and new people come in to the group. I understand why she does it, but it is disheartening to just see people come in and people leave worst way you can. But this was a victory in a way, but also a big loss. Man had a family, obviously. If we can do anything, I hope we can reunite them and let them know what happened to him.
Of course. And I do not talk very well, or you know, my people skills are a little bit questionable. I know, but I
You're
want
just
to
out of
say
your element, I think.
that is true. That is very true. All I want to say is that I am so sorry for both of your losses that you were taken, and I am very sorry that you guys have to go through this. But
Well, we all have to. It's
yes, I know, but I do feel sorry for all of you. So I'm sorry to hear.
feel sorry for all of us as well, but
Well, it's fine. I'm okay. I'm doing fine. I haven't lost anything like that, so it's okay. What I was gonna say is that I was gonna suggest that Lasani and I are a little bit towards the decoration side of it.
I mean, be my guest.
Well, I was just gonna suggest that, you know, if you guys have a little bit too much on your plate, you can always just talk to us. I have the money, I go and talk. It's okay. Alright?
I appreciate that. Maybe
Yes.
another day, but
Of course, of
when
course.
things are more
Yes.
clear in my head.
Yes. We can build a
thank you,
shrine
Cass.
for you as well.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you, Cass. I know
No,
it's
no.
hard.
Oh, that is not what I meant. No. What I mean
No,
is that
I
for
know
your...
you didn't mean it like that, Cass. It's
Oh,
you
okay,
were just
good.
being respectful, but it is
Okay.
it is nice to have someone from who was more of what my old life was. It reminds me of some of the good parts of it as well.
Yes, I know. And actually, I do have a thing for you. And he reaches down into his backpack and lifts up a painting that I don't know how good it looks though, but I did pay a little bit of money for it. So I would say that it is you know, the standardized landscape outside of a city and kind of scenery picture. So, and I hold it to you and just
Looks very nice.
you're starting your collection again. I like, right?
In this blood splattered place where there's like an ashen piece, we see Cass pull up because, you know, paintings keep them rolled up if they're not in the frame. So you pull out this roll it out to show Joshua, and you can see like panning out from the two of you Joshua's like reaction to everything around, and then this knowing how Cass operates and how much it makes sense, and then, you know, trying to keep a good face, panning over to Oscar and Charles. The adrenaline is wearing off, and your hand, which is really fucked up, is starting to hurt. Are you kind of wishing yourself kind of having some of what Solomon gave you the other day now? What are you two talking about? Because I feel like you're pacing together. Point.
No, I would have. He said that he was going to walk around, and then I was going to just sit on the side of the thing.
Okay, so after Oscar goes a few laps, does he sit down by Charles or ask him to
Yeah, he does, yeah.
follow him? Okay.
Just flops to the ground, like, kinda clutching his hand, kinda just... For the record, I'm more on your side of the argument.
Yes, well, I still think there's quite a lot of problems. I believe I was the only one who said that we needed to run, and I believe I was the only one who actually tried to get us out. And I believe I'm the only one who listened to the man who literally sat there and begged us and cried to leave. And if I'm not mistaken, you were, in the quite literal sense, the first one to throw the first punch.
You're right. I can't say you're not.
I know you can't say I'm not because I'm not wrong.
Can we not fight? Can we just speak and talk?
You're right. You're right.
You're right. We should have gone for help. Kenan is right. He could have escaped and done much worse things than he did.
Do we know that? Do we even know if there's a lift in there? Do we even know there's an entrance to a sewer? And if they did, he was happily munching away and at least seemed content in his spot. Sure, it could have happened, but what was more likely in the 15 minutes since, that happened, that he wouldn't have just immediately gone back to munching if we locked it? It was clearly primal. It had food in front of it. It wasn't going to go leave just because a door got closed on it. Any attempt for them to rationalize that it would have left is just something so that way they don't have to bear the guilt of their decision.
Could you just make me a wisdom saving throw?
Sure.
Charles, this is mainly like how he's... Okay. Continue talking.
I don't see it. The only thing that happened, he told us to run. They resisted. Nazani only ran when it charged her. Everyone except me almost got frozen in stone. Thankfully, Joshua, some miracle, was able to stop that. And if he didn't, if Joshua was not able to do that, I would have watched all of my friends and new family turn to stone before my eyes, before it probably would have torn apart, Nazani. We got lucky, and we were selfish, and you were irresponsible and caught up in the fight. I know you love to prove your strength, and I know you love to hit a hard opponent. But you smelt that room. It smelled like death and putridness. You saw what it looked like. That's not something we, walk away without a death consistently.
And we saw it munching on vacant bones,
And
which
we saw it
have come from somewhere.
Probably some person or something it may have brought up. And if that's the case, it would have come back here and it was still munching. We also saw a person crying, begging us to leave.
Which also
So you
means
chose more on the monster than the man. And that's the difference.
if he got bones, he got them somewhere. And my fear in that moment was that if we let him go, more people would die.
Whatever will help you sleep better.
It won't
Yes.
help me sleep, because we haven't seen each other in a week. I bought manacles in this time for specifically occasions like this. I didn't want to kill him. I wanted to restrain him, possibly get him to a temple, get him help.
If it makes you feel better, I don't think manacles would have been much use. He probably could have broken through them like butter.
I don't
And I know your heart is in the right place now, but it needs to be in the right place before these things happen.
Before you respond, how is Charles in his mind rationalizing? Like, what would he have done? to get
What
help.
he would have done is the doors were open. We would have left. And there's, either A, you can literally start screaming monster, monster. There's a little bit different than, oh, there's a robbery. Like, that would get attention. Two, I would have probably, had I known, either got somebody and told them to go to the nearest church and get help, used suggestion on somebody to tell them to go to the nearest church and get help.
Sure.
Or, or bring, an
I-
archpriest or something like that and try to find some way to subdue it properly. And if it was there, then they'd be like, oh, this is the entrance to the lair, and they could have sent people after it. And realistically, it couldn't have gotten too terribly far, and it didn't seem like it was super intelligent.
As you're rationalizing of these things in your mind, if things do strike after having been here, after heard Kinnan's stories, after have seen it for yourself in the slums, in this place, the guards will rather murder someone else and take their money than to do something that puts their life in danger. The priests will only do what they do if you give them a lot of money and they are not put in danger. Like, in the
I
place,
feel okay.
yeah. Like,
You're
this is-
you're DM, so your word is final on this. But
no. This is just Tim trying to just
because
stop
I
the
got that of the general idea. I just
Thunderburst.
figured 13-foot giant creepy half monster that has blood and is eating people would at least
Or-
be some sort of special exception
Absolutely.
to the general rule of behavior. Was
Sure.
what he was going through in his head.
Absolutely. We started this campaign now a bit over a month and some ago. And Lyra then told you the rumors that have been going around and the things that you've heard about people being in the sewers and turning into monsters and all of the monsters in the sewers. And they are still the rumors. Nobody has done anything during this time to deal with it, as far as
I
you know.
mean, there's a rumor versus it being there in a warehouse.
Sure, there has been the jobs on the bulletin boards as well for clearing out the streets. Like, this is just Tim trying to put into Ben's perspective. Charles is okay to have his mind because it's you steering your character, but this is just Tim explains to you, like, this part of the city.
Like, it's really just a shithole. Like, it doesn't matter
Yes.
what. They just don't give a fuck.
They don't, like, in this part of the city, even though it's in the capital, the Emir Ward is run by money.
Yeah. So I figured if it was
Period.
destroying money institutions or killing important people or maybe eating important people.
I mean, what important people would be here in the Emir?
No.
But again, it's okay for Charles to feel this way,
That's,
and it's
that's
okay,
how he would have felt.
And it's just like Tim, then just this gentle thought in the back of his mind, like, what would they have done? Like, would they actually have come? Kind of just comes into your mind, not to quell your anger or anything, but it just kind of enters his thought.
Oh. That's fair.
You hear from the inside.
I don't remember what the last thing Charles said to
Anger.
What the last thing I said was?
Yeah.
I don't remember either.
You hear from the inside. Are you gonna come inside?
I need to show this fucked up hand to Joshua. Carlos, can I just...
He's gonna go and reach into his bag or reach onto his hip and uncork the previously uncorked healing potion that he had, and he's just gonna hand it to him. If you don't want to go inside yet.
I think these bones need to be aligned before any magical healing takes place. But thank you for the offer.
Yes, if you would have drunk that now, your hand would have healed as is.
Wait, so his hand would have healed like this?
Yep.
It's fucked up, Lou. And this is just how I'm holding it, because my fingers aren't broken.
Do it for the RP! Ah!
So healing heals wound, and like healing deals with scar, like flesh tissue and all of that stuff, and veins. It does not deal with bone.
Yep.
You come inside, and
I
see.
have one tiny
Yes, go
little
ahead.
last thing. Charles, if I can make a request, I know you can store stuff in your tower thing.
That's me. Well, she. I'm not entirely sure.
Can I request that you store the ashes? I do want to find this poor man's family, and I don't know, it feels right to give them
Would we
what's
store
left
them
of
in?
him.
If the ashes go in, they'll possibly be scattered with the sand, and it's not exactly, I get to pick and choose. I can ask, but I don't know how she would feel about. Perhaps we can find a container that's much more manageable for her.
Let's do that then. Then he's gonna
Because if
stand
we
up and
want to give it to the family, I feel like we should give to them in a container and not dump their son's body onto their carpet. Well,
agreed.
ashes.
He's gonna stand up,
Just-
offer Charles a hand to help him stand. The other hand.
Yeah, he'll take it and stand up.
You come inside to just like standing inside in the corner next to the shrine where there's probably some incense as well. Nasani's standing there like trying to look respectable, failing quite miserably at it, even though she knows how to handle situations. One of these ones aren't usually on the job description. You have Joshua and Kinnan kind of pushing boxes away and trying to deal with most of what is, and seeing the background cast probably standing there, just like. And
Yeah.
I think this is a great place to end for today as we wrap it up with everybody being inside the warehouse. And we hit a record. We have moved Charles from starting to ending. Have moved 5
Absolute
feet.
movement!
5 feet of movement for this entire session. A lot of things happening in a very tiny space. A lot of feelings, a lot of RP, everybody playing their character and sticking true to them, even if it means to go against the other party members' thoughts, wishes, and hopes. And that is what we do here in Tales of TPK, where we play realistic, horrifyingly, excruciatingly hard stories that makes us feel with the characters and what they go through. And I hope that you will join us next week again on Tales of TPK.
Yes, we do.
Next week.
I will
TPK.
just do a quick plug. After being gone for more than a month, my campaign is going to start up on Wednesday again. Whoop whoop. Finally. So we'll see you on Wednesday, and yeah, we'll take it from there, I guess.
See you next time.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Now,
Bye.
smell you later.
Smell you later. Bye.